Welcome to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Zane on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM. It's time to get your day started. Live from the Family Leisure Studios, here are Pete and Zane.
All right now.
Yeah.
What?
Y'all see it? Oh, we're gonna restart a conversation from what day that was? What's today? Thursday? Either a Monday or Tuesday conversation coming back.
We gotta jump back into one of those.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Because somebody y'all see ain't sorry. Looked like a regular ass dude on the court when he out there with other hoopers. So, we're gonna talk about that today. Yeah, we're gonna talk about your boy and how churchly he be looking when he out there with other hooping dudes.
Who are you talking about?
The dude y'all
Which
swear
one?
is not as bad as I act like he is. We're gonna talk about him today for sure.
Who, John Conchar?
Yeah, looking sorry as hell when he out there with other hooping dudes who coming for him. Dudes who on his level, who like coming at him, he looks sorrier than dudes that's not on his level. But anyway, we'll talk about that later on as the show goes on. Because then nobody look extremely sexy except for my boy Zaire Williams.
Conchar was good. Conchar was good.
Get out of here, man. In the clutch, that man should look way better than them dudes he was on the court with. Because he's the one that's a third-year pro. And he looked regular schmegular as a mug out there with them dudes. My boy Jerome from Houston was up in all this but yesterday. Don't play with me, man. Y'all, I know basketball, bro. Y'all can talk your butt off. Y'all can try to throw race into it all you want, but I know dudes who can play and dudes who want it and dudes supposed to be on the court. Get out of my face. But check out my boy Zaire Williams, though, while we talking. While I'm gathering my things together. I'm a little late today. Sorry, guys. You good?
You came out hot. I don't even know what you did like an hour.
No, man, because I've overcame.
Just coming out hot.
I've overcame my withdrawals from Red Bulls. I'm back. My energy is high. My natural stuff is flowing right now. I got something for y'all today, man. I'm back, man. I ain't had nothing. I ain't had no water this morning. I'm just back. I'm here.
Okay.
You
All
should
right.
be happy,
So
man.
we'll
You should be happy. Look at you complaining. Now, if I came in here, you'd be like, "What's wrong, man? What's wrong? No, man, come on, let's talk about it, man. What's wrong?"
I didn't complain.
But now that I'm good. I walk in on 10, it's a problem.
Who said it was a problem?
No, I'm good. What's up with you, though?
Yeah, I don't
everybody
know.
good? Zach, you good, my guy?
15 now.
Yeah, we good, man.
Man.
All right, so today we're gonna have Anthony Sane on the program. He's gonna talk about John Conchar.
John Conchar, man, look sorry as hell at the end of the game yesterday.
Man, it's incredible.
Am I lying?
Oh, boy.
Do you not look
Let me
sorry
just-
when Jerome and them real dogs start getting into him?
The real dog. Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's no real dogs out there till the end of the game. That's a good point. No, you make a good point. I remember. Let me go back to. Let's see. There was a guy that was 2 of 10 in his second summer league game.
Who is it? Grayson Allen?
Missed 2 free throws late in the game. That was LeBron James, actually.
Nice, LeBron.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying, people summer league performances. We've talked about it. Don't really read.
Was
too
LeBron
much
a
into it.
third-year pro when that happened?
Just don't read too much into it.
Okay. LeBron wasn't a third-year pro either with that. Okay.
I mean, I will say Conchar
18-year-old
finished
John.
12 points,
Yeah.
12 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, 2 blocks. Was a team third highest plus 7 on the.
We're doing plus minus stats, man.
The most minutes. Yeah. I mean, you might as well. I don't know.
John
It's on the stat sheet. 12 points, 11 rebounds, team high rebound by far. No one else even had more than 5.
How did he look in the clutch,
He had 11.
Man? How did he look in the booty holes getting tight moments, bro? When your butt holes get tight.
It's a summer league.
How did he look?
It's a summer league. He's played
It's
out. He's played in an actual
basketball, bro.
NBA
When
game.
a team
He's
cranks
played
up
in
on
an
him.
actual
He
NBA
do the same
game.
thing in NBA games. He look like he don't need to be on the court.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't.
Okay.
I mean,
All right.
First of all, he's not even playing.
All right.
Second of all, who cares?
All right.
There's no booty hole tightening in summer league. It's
Yeah, it
summer
is.
league.
'Cause I did not like how that game ended yesterday, bro. I was worried about a lot of things I saw.
Who cares? Like,
Hey, what's the coach? Terrible. Get him out of here. What's his name? The dude's the coach.
Rajakovic?
Get him out of here. And go do something else, man. Where's let me think. I don't know.
one of the rare things in which you remind me of my dad. Very few things do you and my dad have in common, but this is one of them. Overreacting to
Nah,
nonsense
man.
is one of your
Summer League, the purpose
my
of
dad
Summer
says the same
League-
thing. He's like every Grizzly game, my dad will be like, "But this guy's who's this Job? Who's this
Nah,
other guy?" And then,
nah,
then he has a
don't do
great
that.
game. He's
Don't
like,
do
"I
that.
love Ja.
Nah,
I
don't
love
do
Ja.
that.
He's great."
Don't do
He's,
that.
"Oh, who's this Jerry guy? I love him." That's
Nah, don't do that.
It's overreaction.
This
It's
is the point I'm
overreaction.
trying to make. This is the point I'm not trying to make. For those y'all who say we don't talk about sports, I didn't jump in here early with it. This is the point I'm trying to make about what I'm saying about the coaching thing. The summer league is supposed to be used to develop your young players, get your guys some run. Why are we handling Zaire Williams like he's made out of glass? I don't understand it. What are we doing?
You think the coach is doing that?
What's the purpose of it?
That's the team. The team tells him what to do.
It's all
Darko
that
Rajakovic isn't making the rotation.
All that silly. All that doesn't make
Darko
any
isn't
sense.
making the rotation
That dude needs to be playing almost the whole game, and they need to be featuring him, showcasing him.
unless he's hurt
Throw
or
him out
like
there until he breaks.
inexplicably gets into foul trouble or something. I don't know. Now you want to talk about somebody who doesn't look good? Santi Aldama. Now that's
that boy
now you said
super sorry.
yeah.
Man,
That we can all agree on. Santi Aldama
super
was terrible.
sorry.
He's been awful. So
Isaac
don't know
Simpson,
what-
I don't want to hear it, Isaac Simpson.
yeah. Santi Aldama's been super sorry. I mean, I don't know what Conchar's been fine. Baines
You know,
bored.
I got to come in.
Baines,
when it comes down to
yeah, but Baines bored. Tillman's bored. Those guys
I don't know
are
about being
just-
bored.
just-
Hey, that boy Jerome from Houston, the Houston.
Oh, Giroux
Cougars.
is a classic summer league
Dog.
hooper who's
Nah,
not going to make
he
who's
know
not
he's
going to
a
be on
dog.
the rise.
He's just a
gonna
thirsty
be,
dog, man. He's trying to get a spot.
Yeah,
out
he's a
there.
thirsty
Hey,
dog. He's going to be thirsty in the G League. He's going to be getting all that drink in the G League.
Hey.
There's plenty of those guys out there. This is like I remember. Oh, it was who was it? Which there were a couple Tigers that did. Rodney Carney. Oh, is that thirsty dog? Yeah, okay, all right.
Hey, but hey, the
How'd that
two
work
dudes
out?
that look like YouTubers that play for the Miami team, you saw them? What's their name? The tall
Yeah.
dude and the other dude that hit the three to win the game. This dude's like YouTubers.
Struce was jacking it.
That tall
big
dude
time.
played against the Tigers. I think he played against the Tigers.
Yurtseven, yeah,
He
Omar
played for-
Yurtseven, yeah.
He
Yeah, he
with
played-
NC State or something, maybe? Because I know he transferred from NC State. I want to
yeah,
say
he
I
played-
saw
yeah,
him in person.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he did. I'm pretty sure he did. Yeah, he did. Yeah, he's a interesting possibility. Like I don't know, man. It's it's summer league. You have to put everything in perspective. But
bro, the
the
side
only, as
relief,
we talked about, the only thing about summer league is, I mean, Zaire Williams looked good. I liked a lot of Zaire Williams' game. We'll talk about it coming up on the show. You want to join us? You can. AutoZone text line is open 360-8255. AutoZone phone line is open as well 360-8255. You want to get in the zone? AutoZone, do it right there.
What?
Our friend Tennessee Moore says y'all throw me off actually talking sports for a second.
I'm about to check this man here, man. Praise and worship leader look, man. Hey, bro, hey,
Right.
man, get your MacGyver looking. Hey, but for real though, don't you hate when apps change and then you don't remember how it looked at first?
Yeah.
Cause Twitter ain't the same,
No, it's not.
but I can't remember how it used to look.
I can say that the
font has changed for sure.
the font has changed.
But did the stuff at the bottom used to be black?
I thought it was blue.
Oh, why are you doing this to me? Hold on.
I missed the blue, but I don't mind the font change.
Font changes. I actually like the font better. quite
I
frankly.
do too.
Who's very professional? Very becoming on the iPhone.
Yeah, I like it. I think it's a nice font.
Peter, speaking of fonts, did you check out my my Zaire T-shirt that dropped yesterday?
I did not. I didn't see it. You dropped it without.
Yeah, I dropped it in the wee hours of the night.
Sending me one.
Yeah, I dropped it in the wee hours of the night. It's on my timeline. Matter of fact, I'll pin it to my page.
Yeah, you should probably pin that. So
It's a play on words. I think you'll like it because it's a play on the old Zare department store's logo.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, you might like this.
Yeah,
You might like this.
I forgot about old Zaires back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So Zaires, is that what it was?
Yeah, but bro, the sigh of relief I sighed when I saw that Zaire Williams isn't terrible. I just want him not to be terrible, bro.
That's good. I like that.
Because I don't want to hear
I like that Zaire shirt.
Oh,
I like
thank
that
you,
Zaire
brother. I
shirt.
appreciate
That's
it.
good. Yeah, I like that. That's nice.
Yeah, you can't do better than Zaire, bro. Compare, you can't do better
That's
than
right.
Zaire. It's just
That man Zaire has absolutely no idea what that means.
Right. I don't get it.
Completely clueless. He's like, I don't know. Okay, that sounds good. Yeah,
we're
that's
also
right.
doing a terrible job of protecting him, man. I have to call Devin Walker again. Like, we're not doing a good job of protecting him. We're supposed to be doing it at all costs.
No, he's just out there. He's out there just
Living
just
life,
being,
skydiving.
skydiving. Yeah, he's
Like, what in the world, man? This dude's freaking skydiving.
I watched that little segment. I was like, okay, all right.
Come on,
we're
man.
not going here.
This is what we doing? But nah. It was fun, man. That was fun. It was.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it coming up here. Also, we're gonna talk about some of the other action that we saw last night. We got some wild stuff from our friend J.R. Smith. We got some off the field issues that are affecting the NFL. Continue to affect the NFL. We've got boxing controversy. Real stupid stuff from there. We're going to do all of that. And we're going to get into probably a little more about the Tigers and some, continuing whispers that continue to grow louder and louder and louder. So we'll get into all of that coming up here on the show. As I said, join us on the AutoZone phone line, AutoZone text line, 360-8255. It's both numbers, 360-8255. Get in the zone, AutoZone. Jump in. We're the Family Leisure Studios where family and fun come together. That's at 2120 Winton Road, just north of I-40. Today, it will not surprise you at all to find out that it's going to be extremely hot. That is not a shock, I would imagine, to any of you. It's going to be very hot, and here's another bonus. It's going to be very humid also, which means that when you walk outside, it's going to be very uncomfortable. That's the way it is. But that's life. I saw some people out. I cannot understand long sleeves and long pants. I can't get it. I get that you got to protect yourself from the sun. I got it, but man, get some sunscreen or something, man. It's just that makes me like sweat just looking at those folks. I was in the line to pick up my kids yesterday. I see a guy like jogging, like running. It's like 105 degrees outside, and he's in a full like jogging suit, like long sleeve, long pants, long.
Doughboy suit.
What? Yeah, like what are you doing, man? I mean, I know you want to sweat, but you're gonna sweat just fine without it. Oh my God, like this. I don't know. It's different for some folks. Let's put it that way.
You know what else is weird to me? Like, I got a friend who she's like super self-conscious about her physique, like how she looks and working out and all that type of stuff. But she doesn't really work out a lot. But when she does work out, she goes to like the extremes. Yeah. She was like wearing this aluminum foil looking thing around her stomach, and she was like, if your stomach sweats, you'll lose weight in your stomach. I was like, okay, my head sweats. My head's been big all my life. What do you mean? Like, that's real?
Believe me, my head sweats, and it's the biggest.
Like, is that real though? So. Like, I know your head's
actually not only is that real, but they were talking about it with Luka Garza yesterday. The day before from the I guess he's on the Pistons. He was their second round pick, and they said he was wearing something like that to try to lose weight. He lost like 20 or 30 pounds in the off season so far. And that was one of the things he wore is this like thing around it's like some Instagram deal or something so he's wearing it around his midsection no, it does, to answer your question, no, it doesn't, it's not going to work, but.
I'm not talking about a body shaper. This is something that was to increase sweat.
No. Yeah. It's supposed to like make your stomach sweat more and therefore like melt off I don't know.
That sounds like something that had you stinking. Yeah. Hey, your belly button stinking.
That thing would smell terrible. You take that thing off of you, and it would just be,
yeah.
God, I can't even imagine.
Because being a volleyball dad, my daughter's knee pads were the worst smell in the world.
Oh, anytime you go into a high school, if you ever, like whenever I would do high school football, and you have to go in that locker room with all those pads, oh, God, like none of those kids wash those pads. And those pads just,
gross. Just
absorb sweat every day and just, oh, God.
Yeah.
One of the nastiest things I ever saw was interviewing a high school coach who I shall remain nameless, largely because I don't really remember his name. But he's going to remain nameless for that reason. Just like I walk into that locker room and it is just foul, man. It smells like an outhouse or like a I don't know what I would imagine like a slaughterhouse smells like. Just deep-seated funk and nastiness all over the place. And I'm just I can't even like I just got this like kind of like look on my face. I walk around the place. I just got my nose kind of crinkled up the whole time. You can't just have like a normal interaction because it's like you're just in somebody's gym sock the whole time. Like you're just breathing through a sock mask. And this man, I go to the interview the coach, and he's sitting in the middle of this stink, and he's eating a meatball sub, just pounding this meatball sub in the middle of just. Oh my God! I almost threw up as soon as I saw it. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, man. Come on, man. Have some self-respect. You can't eat in the middle of that. Oh, I could barely walk in the middle of it. He's eating in the middle of it. It's like going to the bathroom and like sitting on the toilet and eating while you're going to the bathroom. Like, you don't do that. Like, what is wrong with you?
A meatball sub.
A meatball. I think that might be the grossest thing he could have eaten at that moment. I don't know. It might have been better if it was like a turkey sandwich or something. But a meatball sub, just oh god.
I got two people saying that.
Throw up.
One friend says your stomach has stored fat that can be reduced, but not drastically, just a little. And another person said he has a full body vest that he uses for that purpose, and it does.
I mean, listen, you can lose water weight, and you can they'll give you.
It just seems like
they give you like diuretics.
Sweats and loses.
But
It just sounds crazy to me.
It's just all temporary though. Like you lose a little bit of water weight. If you're going to cut weight to do something, then you'll just get it back. I mean, look at boxers and mixed martial artists. They cut weight like crazy. They can lose like 20 or 30 pounds in a weekend, no problem. But it's all going to come back. I mean, as soon as you do that. I mean, the only way you're going to like get to whatever your healthy weight is just to eat healthy and do some normal work. That's it.
Right.
That's all you got to do. There's no tricks to it. It just all these other tricks eventually they'll work for a little bit and then they'll.
What about 5,000 calories a day? Is that a trick for Zaire Williams?
Boy, everybody just jumped.
He's
on
going
that
crazy.
like
Like they ain't never heard it before. Like he literally just said this
that's
weekend.
what happened. I mean, this kid's. That's
Come
how you
on,
do
Drew
it.
Hill. Pay attention, Drew Hill. What you doing in the press conference? Screwing around with me, man? Cracking jokes? I'm the one who don't pay attention to press conference. I'm the one who's supposed to miss this stuff. He was in there. Oh, my God. Did he just say he played he's about to play against LeBron James? He played on that's what everybody was like lost in that. And then hear the man say he's taking 5,000 calories a day.
Yeah, 5,000 calories. Yeah, 5,000 calories a day is a lot. But I mean, that's just think about like athlete. Think about how much he's working out. So he's a kid that's obviously you look at his body type and he's got an extremely high metabolism because you can tell he's skinny and it's probably hard for him to put on weight. Period. There's a lot of kids like that.
Right.
Then you add on top of that he's exerting huge amounts of energy every day, going through intense workouts 2-3 hours a day. He's probably burning 1,000 to 1,500 calories a day just on that stuff. Yeah, you gotta if you're going to try to not only maintain but gain weight. For him to maintain his weight, he'd have to take in about 4,000 calories a day. That's just for him to like maintain his weight.
Right.
So you add that extra little bit, now 5,000 plus. That's if you want to try to gain weight, that's what you got to do. And it's going to be a bunch of protein. He's going to be eating a bunch of clean proteins. It's going to be chicken breasts all day long. Just eat 15 chicken breasts. Not wings, just grilled breasts. Just boring. Because it's all the other stuff, the skin, breading sauce, etc. All that stuff is not clean for the weight gain.
I guess.
You want clean protein. You're trying to get clean protein. I had wings yesterday, so I'm obviously
man. Who you telling?
And I've still managed to gain weight, so it's weird. I don't know. It seems like it's not that hard to do. I guess if you're trying to gain muscle, that might be the issue there. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe that's the problem right there.
But aren't you excited that his floor isn't trash for Zaire Williams?
Yeah.
Because there was a universe where he was going to be trash. That was a reality. Doctor Strange didn't have to tell me that. Like I saw a reality where he could be terrible, and I don't think he's going to be terrible.
Absolutely. Yeah. We'll talk about what we've learned when we come back. Because we learned a little something there. And if you want to get back in the Conchar stuff, then by God, I guess we'll have to get back in the Conchar stuff.
By God, he did it.
By God, I guess.
No, he's fine. John Conchar is good, but we just have a weird liking for him. I don't really get it. He's a dude that it's like we eliminate him from getting cut. Like I would cut the hell out of John Conchar. What we keep it around?
All right.
Be the fourth shooting guard. What's that we do?
Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ. Listen to us daily on 560 AM and 98.5 FM, as well as around the world at sports56whbq.com or on the Sports 56 app.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. That means there are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest, and every new latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better, they've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you.
Looking for some action on your favorite games? Action247.com is at your service. Action 24/7 free-to-play games are brought to you by Tennesseans for Tennesseans. Come play with us online at Action247.com. Our free-to-play games are fun and easy. Go to Action247.com and click Let's Play. And best of all, you can win cash prizes. That's right, cash prizes. Free to play online at Action247.com. You got action.
Need to sell your home? You're in luck because I buy houses. All you have to do is call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's 901-406-1101. Grab that pin, 901-406-1101, or just save it in your phone. Bill at I Buy Houses. I Buy Houses buys houses in any area, in any condition, at any time, as simple as that. I Buy Houses is guaranteed to close in 5 days. So if you need your cash fast, just call Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101. Has your house been on the market? Were you just tired of renters? Or is it just time to start over? Well, avoid repairing, cleaning, painting, and prepping your house. Just pick up the phone and call Bill at 901-406-1101. That's Bill at I Buy Houses. If you're in Southwind, South Memphis, North Mississippi, North Memphis, Collierville, if you can hear this, just call my friend Bill at I Buy Houses, 901-406-1101.
It's finally time to get out of the house. So make sure you stop by Family Leisure with great prices on in-stock and incoming products. Keep the kids active with play gyms, in stock, ready for delivery. And by the way, installation from the pros, I always recommend that. Markdowns on remaining game room products and those beautiful massage chairs. And the hot tubs, they're going fast. Get out of the house and get to Family Leisure. Wooden Road and I-40, where family and fun come together.
Listen Sundays at 11 a.m. to join Idlewild Presbyterian Church for worship. Idlewild is a PCUSA church located in Midtown Memphis.
Sports 56 traffic.
Nothing new to report on the roadways this morning. We're dealing with the accident from before the show began on Highway 64 at Davies Plantation Road. That's Highway 64 near Davies Plantation Road. But other than that, we're so far so good on the roadways. Keep it right here. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
We're not afraid of dreaming big. We're not afraid to bring the fight. Wanted the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight. When all the stars they collide, now the future looks bright. 'Cause we want the best of both worlds, and it starts here tonight.
All right, what you got here? Zach, what you got here?
It's wrestling. This is best of both worlds.
Oh, that's right.
Who?
This is best of
I didn't
both.
recognize this was. I didn't recognize this as wrestling at all. I forgot we were.
I thought it was a real song.
Yeah, I was like,
Said it's best of both worlds.
Yeah.
That ain't best of both worlds.
Yeah.
Best of both worlds is best of both worlds. Kelly and Hove, man. What are we talking about? Hey, when that joint came out, man, you thought it couldn't get no better until you actually listened to the album. Best of. That sounded like it made so much sense. Jay-Z and R. Kelly getting together on the album. Yeah, it didn't really.
Jay-Z.
It didn't really.
Kelly.
Who is that's the tag team? or something?
I want to say it is.
It's a guy and a girl or something? Zach, where you be getting these tag team? Where you be getting this music from, bro? Like you just be googling stuff like?
No, it's off of the official WWE music.
There's a tag team called Best of Both Worlds in WWE.
Yeah, or I don't know the name of it, but
maybe we should. I don't know. I don't know. Can we allow Zach to do this anymore? Is it?
No, Zach, just stop.
What you talking?
We need to. I don't know. We may need to take the keys from him.
In all fairness, there's only so many wrestling theme songs. Period.
This is.
What do you mean? They're literally thousands of wrestling teams.
He's fishing in a very small pond for sure.
He's not. We have to do what?
But I'm saying you're gonna go
eight a show.
You're gonna go into these deep cuts. You're gonna start playing this type of stuff. Then you start playing stuff you heard a million times.
But you got to go. But you got to go back to like you going back 40 years. The wrestling themes.
It ain't been wrestling themes.
8 a day. There's plenty of ocean. Yeah, there have been. Absolutely. First themes were in the early 80s. Nope.
So we're going to play the Gorilla Monsoon theme.
No, but you play like, you go back to the
Bruno Sammartino.
Hulk Hogan, Andre, or not Andre, but all those guys in the mid-'80s had Don Morocco had a theme. All these guys had Jesse Ventura had the theme. The Freebirds had their theme. The Von Erichs, all that stuff. They all had.
Zach, I'm praying for you, bro. So come Thursday, I'll be like, okay, what is this man really finna play? Because there's only so many.
Yeah, it's true.
Because there's only so many songs. Like, there's only so many of those. You're swimming in a small pond, Zach. Peter can say what he wants to say, but the fact is, I'm pulling for you, bro.
I am too.
Speaking of small ponds.
But I can also help you.
Watch the transition, though. Watch the transition. Speaking of small ponds, Santi Aldama, this ain't Loyola, wherever you from. Somebody was like somebody said they should have sent him overseas to draft and staff. Like, no, they should send him to a high level college team. And dude needs to play against Auburn or somebody.
Yeah, then he can go overseas because that would up his talent. Yeah, because Auburn is definitely. I mean, like overseas is better than Auburn for sure. But so let's get that straight right there. I mean, the level of opposition, it would,
That dude needs to go to Murray State.
Yeah, I think. Well, hey, don't say I didn't warn you. I went through his list of teams
yeah,
he actually
did go
played.
off, bro. You did go off. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't say I didn't warn you on this one.
You did.
I told you he played 10 of his 27 college games were against Lafayette and Navy.
You said it.
He played Lafayette 6 times last year.
But he looks the part, man. He looks the part, though.
No, he doesn't.
He does.
I mean, look, if you look at him on standing there, sure.
He's a super.
But as soon as he starts
doing
doing stuff,
big man. But it's like, I don't know.
Yeah, he's so fluid. He just.
Hey, I will say this though,
over.
man. I will say this about the Grizzlies. They clearly have an identity of guys they're looking for, but we have a lot of fluid. Like you're talking about Tilly, Jaren, BC, Tillman. You've got guys who are really versatile big men. Even Santi, you know what I mean? He'll be what he's gonna be, whatever. I mean, look, how many guys don't work out in the late first round? A ton. So, but we got a lot of bigs that can kind of put the ball on the ground and kind of make some stuff happen. And I think that's good to have those many guys. I wish more of them were true wings, so to speak, but we got a lot of versatile bigs on our team. And I think that's a good thing going forward. I know one thing though, Killing Tilly ain't going out like that.
Man.
Sam Merrill looked like I've seen him knocking my door with a button-up shirt in a town, telling the truth about the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints.
Because he's done that. Because that's where he was. He was in Nicaragua doing that. So.
Nicaragua.
So you probably, if you were in Nicaragua, you would have seen him knocking on your door saying, "Hola, soy Sam Merrill."
Yeah. I was talking to Cam Rose last night, and we were talking about how the identity for the Grizzlies, how much has changed in the last 4 or 5 years since this new front office has been here. There used to be guys you would look at them and you identify and say, "Oh, that dude's a Grizzly. Oh, that guy, your boy Jarreau. Oh, that guy's just a grit and grind. Oh, that guy's just a dog. Oh, that ain't worth it." No. We're like the super smart, You know.
Yeah, it's a little more of
man, a Grizzlies
finesse,
player.
finesse squad.
Yeah,
finesse squad for sure. But yeah. So the game itself. Let's talk about.
Yeah, let's talk about it again.
97-94. They had the double overtime, so we got the sudden death, and Max Strus hit a three in that sudden death double overtime to win the game for the Heat. He was red hot. 7 of 17 from three for Strus. They were letting him just jack, and then he had no problem doing it. But as we talked about before, the outcome doesn't really matter. The performances are all that you really want to look at in Summer League, and yet again, the Grizzlies I thought were fine in terms of the performances from the guys that you're looking for. Desmond Bane and Xavier Tillman are. There's no worries there. It's that they're going to be phenomenal. And Tillman, the thing that's interesting about Tillman, though, watching him is more and more they're playing him as a really a ball mover, initiator, that kind of a thing.
A poor man's Jokic.
Yeah, like he's doing a lot of that stuff, and he's racking up some pretty decent assist numbers. Initiating and kind of setting offense up. Like his ball handling is interesting. Like that's you could see if he could expand that a little bit. All of a sudden that kind of opens up some different lineup looks for you with that second unit. If he can do that, that allows you to really get creative. So that's an interesting development to kind of keep an eye on. Desmond Bane, again, 3 of 5 from 3, 5 of 12 overall, 16 points, just kind of yeah, I think it seemed to me like he had it in about third gear in this game, which is about right. I mean, he didn't need to really crank it up.
I don't know now. It looked like he was getting D'd up this game, too. Looked like he might not be the ball handler we wanted him to be.
I don't think he is going to be the ball handler that,
Let me.
He's not going to be like a real ball handler, but he's going to – all you need from him is the ability to dribble into a three, which he's shown he can do. And dribble off a screen and pull up. He didn't have to be a full-on ball handler.
Let me clarify something, Peter, because I don't like generalized statements. And like we could say, Summer League don't matter, yeah. There are some things in Summer League that matter, bro. Because if you're still playing basketball at the end of the day, and if you're playing against a dude and he's getting up in your, I can't even think of an alternative word to say for this.
he's
if he's coming at you,
he's in your shorts.
If he's in your shorts, so to speak, that dude in your shorts, man. I don't care what you're talking about. Like, this is basketball. Like, if you're dribbling the ball and you're handling the ball and you're going at a dude and he's D'ing you up, that's basketball, bro. It don't matter whether you're talking about Summer League or not. And there's some things that do translate from Summer League to the regular NBA games.
Well, I mean that's fine, but I think you have to remember with Bane and Tillman especially, their effort level is about here about 80%, and the guys that are D'ing them up like Jarreau is on 1,000 because he's trying to make sure he's trying to make a team.
He might be on drugs.
He's trying to make a team. He's trying to, and who knows?
He might be high on PCP.
He might. Who could say? But so Tillman's like Bane's like whatever. Like I'm on the roster. What do I care? I'm a rotation player. Like I'm gonna do my thing, but like I'm not gonna get just I'm not gonna hurt myself out here. So that's where it's different. Like those dudes have done it in the league and have been effective in the league. Bane, Tillman have played big minutes in playoff and play-in situations and have done stuff. So like for them now when you're talking about like a matchup between a guy like Sam Merrill and Jarreau or Yves Pons and whatever. Like, those guys are, or McDermott. McDermott's fighting for his roster spot.
Playoff life.
Okay, those guys are fighting.
For his life,
yeah, those guys are fighting, and that's that. Then you can maybe learn some stuff from those guys. But that's why I don't get too bent out of shape about some of that stuff because those guys are on the team. Like,
I do. There's some things that can't be alarming.
There's desperate stuff. The desperation makes you do certain things.
And crack makes you do a lot. PCP makes you do things too.
That's true too.
I don't know if y'all saw this during the game while y'all was watching, but for the Heat, Marcus Garrett and Dejan Jarreau, Spider-Man meme. You're you. No, you're you, man. Them boys look like twins on the floor, man.
They do. Zaire Williams look good. There's lots to like. There's lots to like about his performance. Still, we talked about how raw he's going to be, whatever, and that's true. But he got to his spots. That was nice, smooth. on the pull-up game. That's nice. 3-point shot looked good. Those things are all good. You could definitely see the fluidity. You could see the defensive end, what he was doing. I thought a real good game. Like he looked good.
Starting shooting guard, Zaire Williams.
I don't know about that. What are you going to do with Melton?
I don't know. He need to start, though.
He's not going to start. Why did he start over Melton and Brooks?
Y'all better make me mad, bro. Give me some music, Zach, because y'all making me mad for real, bro. Like, seriously, this whole thing, like, is Zaire Williams not a basketball player?
He is a basketball
So why are we handling him like he's going to break if we let him play basketball?
What are you talking about?
Oh, no, we need to bring him around. What he bring him around slowly for? Throw him out there and let him hoop.
What do you mean
Throw
bring
him
him on
out there and let him hoop.
He played 28 minutes.
It's just the way we're using him, man. He should be like leading. He should have more minutes than Xavier Tillman, who you know who he's going to give you in the season. He should be playing more than Bane, who you know who's going to get what he's going to give you in the season. Sean McDermott played 30 minutes yesterday. Yeah, dude, you know you finna.
You're trying to make a decision. You're trying to make a decision.
What decision is there to make? He's a two-way player.
I'm not making a decision. I'm trying to make a decision whether he's worthy of a two-way contract.
But you get.
And to me, the answer is no. I've already told you that.
He's not. You don't take 30 minutes of seeing him to realize it. He's trash. We got a Mormon. We got a Mormon. Do we need Simon Erman and a Mormon too? We need Merrill and Mormon. I mean Merrill and McDermott.
Maryland Mormon.
Do we really need both of them? Do you need Sean Merrill? Do you need Merrill and McDermott at the same time? Do you?
I don't personally. I don't need either one of them. But yeah, that's
I'm tired of this whole narrative of let's just bring him along slowly. He hasn't played since March. Nobody's played since March. Peter, I mean, am I right? Am I wrong or what? Was there another college basketball season that happened after the one that I just watched?
No, you're right.
Let him play. Start him. Throw him in the fire. You start him, you sit him quickly. First whistle. Okay, come sit down. Good job, kid. We'll see you later in the second quarter.
So what do you think the difference is?
Huh?
If they play him 30 minutes versus 28 minutes, what do you think the difference is?
Peter, this is the summer league. You drafted this guy number 10. This is what the purpose of this is for. To go and let him out there and let him play. Like, what are you saving him for? Let him just do him. Run plays for him. Get him going. Make him the focus of your offense. Like throw him out there until he breaks. Because he ain't going to break, Peter. Well, you out there using this dude like, just gotta be careful. Gotta bring him along slowly. For what?
Who's even saying that?
That's what you see about what you see on the court, Peter.
No, James Harden played 28 minutes a game in his first.
Ain't
summer
about
league,
minutes, bro. Go pull up some James Harden.
He took
highlights.
10 shots. He took 10 shots.
Go pull up some James Harden highlights in the summer league. Go look up.
He took 10 shots. But what can you do? He took 10 shots a game. That's what Zaire Williams did.
No, bro. You're not.
What do you want me? It's up to them. It's up to them. Those guys are. What do you want? Zaire Williams gets the ball. What's he supposed to do?
That's management. And
that's on him.
You got to say
that's on him.
We're trying to focus on Zaire. Let's go. Let's get this kid going. It's basketball, Peter. You see it all the time.
What's the difference? Why does it matter in his development to get him going versus what he did last night?
Peter,
I thought he was very good last
night.
night.
You're making me mad, bro.
It literally doesn't make any sense.
I'm about to go give me an energy drink. You just drained all my mojo.
Because you're out here just talking nonsense. Brandon Ingram's first year, 28 minutes, took 11 shots a game. James Harden, 28 minutes a game, took 10 shots a game.
How you pulling these stats up this fast, man?
Literally exactly what he's doing. Draymond Green, 28 minutes a game his first summer league, took 10 shots, shot 30% from the field, 20% from three.
How you pull it up that fast?
Because I'm the ninja. I'm a statistical ninja.
So, you're a dinger. What makes you look up?
I'm a stat dinger.
what makes you look up Draymond Green of all people?
I got every single summer league player of all time by minutes played. I can look at every dude that played 28 minutes for summer league over the last 20 years.
Yeah, you just.
I'm looking. There's a bunch of dudes that are just normal guys.
Statty McStatterton over there. Then.
In the league, there's a bunch of dudes who are like
Statty
stars
Mills
who did.
Over there.
Yeah, there's a bunch of guys who played the exact same minutes as him.
St. Patrick's Day over there.
It's what happens in summer league, man. You just
Stat Mahomes over there.
I mean, it's easy. It's easy, man.
And so just to kind of keep it current, like last night game between the Cavs and the Magic, excuse me. God. Evan Mobley played 31 minutes. Jalen Suggs played 26. So it's just
26 minutes. Jalen Suggs.
I'm not talking minutes,
Everybody loves
man.
Jalen Suggs.
They're using this dude like he's a role player on a summer league team.
You're not using anybody in summer league. You're running like 3 plays, and then dudes are just doing stuff. Like they're not like you. They're not like, okay, guys, we have to really balance the offense. No, they're just doing stuff.
Half, bro, they weren't looking for that dude at all. I'm like, man, get that man going.
Well, that's on him. He's got to be like, hey, call for the ball.
I want to see Desmond Bane, little short arm ass dribbling. Man, get your little.
But that's the same thing. The Jay Crowder had to have that conversation. They had to have that conversation with John Morant and say, look, you got to be even more vocal. Like you're vocal, you got to be more vocal. Call for the ball. Say, look, I want to be the guy
because he's a passive.
That's Zaire. Got to be that guy. He's not vocal.
Yeah,
like
I feel you on it.
So I mean, that's just part of that's
about
his
sick of Desmond Bane look last dragon look Bruce Leroy looking, but no, it's all good. But you know I fool with Bane. My starting shooting guard. Don't play. He better than Grayson. I'm gonna say.
So is he the starting shooting guard, or didn't you say that Zaire Williams was starting shooting guard? Now Bane is.
I don't know, bro.
Melton, Bane.
Let's get this going.
Dylan Brooks.
I'm all right with Zaire.
You gonna start Zaire over all those guys?
I'm all right with Zaire. Here's the thing: you can just start Zaire, just like you just roll him out there, let him get his feet wet. First whistle. All right, kid, come sit down. We'll see you later on. Just let him get conditioned to be an NBA starter, bro.
Hey, I got an idea. Why don't we start him on the road and then at home start somebody else?
Don't play him at all.
How about that?
Don't play him at all.
How about how's that
hey,
going?
Look how Mike Conley turned out. Look how Mike Conley turned out.
That's right. Look how Mike Conley and Kyle Lowry turned out. Apparently, that was the
that's the
secret
method.
sauce.
Yep.
That's
Then Lance says Sane wants to see our number 10 draft pick put up 25-plus points. He put up 19, and they weren't even focusing on him. So
that's right.
Is it a stretch to think he could have scored 25 if he got up more shots? But they're like, all right, man, go out there and be KD. Go out there and be Paul George. Go out there and be Jason Tatum. Is it crazy to think he would have did that? Like, they told the man to go off? Like, why was the last play of the game not ran for Zaire Williams? Like, they're out there screwing around with Tillman and Bane and McDermott getting shots. Man, get that dude the ball, man. Simple basketball. Like, go give your rookie the ball, let him go. That's how you get your confidence up, bro.
His confidence isn't down.
Bane, little baby arm. Man, get out of here, Desmond Bane.
Okay.
I mean, Giannis averaged 17 points a game in his.
That chick had that glow. Last dragon looking ass.
Stop, bro.
I mean, yeah. Adam Morrison averaged 21 points a game in his summer league. You want to? I mean, you think that matters a whole lot? What do we?
I want to see the kid go off, man.
They featured. He took 17 shots a game. Adam Morrison went off. He shot 42% from three, and yeah, I mean, he was going off.
Mm-hmm. He was going off for sure.
Yeah. So,
but seriously though,
like that led to a stellar NBA career.
I am excited to see Zaire Williams' floor be this high because he looks like he's gonna be fine. Looks like if anything,
I think
he's gonna be a guy.
I think he's gonna be able to play.
He plays passing lanes. He's fast as hell, getting up and down the court. Yeah, man. I think he's gonna be a player for sure. I'm excited. The Zaire Williams era is gonna be all right. And get your Zaire t-shirts available on SimT91.com.
I mean, let's be honest with you. That's all you want. You want him to hit a game-winning shot so you could boost that
stop
more. I mean, that's just it's just that's what happened. That's okay.
Oh,
there's nothing wrong with that.
Let me throw something else out to you too. Bro. I feel so good.
I don't
my
blame
energy
you.
is out today too. I feel so much. I feel like I've overcame something. But Yves Pons confirmed his deal is just. You were talking about Exhibit 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Because I have
Exhibit 10.
Yeah, it's Exhibit.
It's Exhibit 10 that can be converted into a two-way. So it ended up making.
So why haven't they announced the other kids two-way? I mean, the other kids Exhibit 10.
Who?
Some other dude is on the team. They got a shoot. I don't know
who.
Ask your boy Weems, I think, huh?
Oh,
ain't Weems on Exhibit 10?
Yeah,
they'll probably announce. I mean, they'll probably do those in a group, something like that. But I mean, you could do a number of different things like that.
Yves Pons back looking sorry too, man.
He's
struck midnight, that dude.
He's super athletic. I told you, pretty much every game he's going to do some stuff, but he's also undersized for his position. He has no offensive game whatsoever. His role is going to be, jacked up defensive difference maker kind of thing.
So he's the tall Giroux.
Basically, he's like Brandon Clark without the offensive skill. He's undersized, athletic, good, high defensive IQ, disruptive, all that sort of thing. But probably, there's a limit to what he can do because of his size.
This Grizzlies hour has been fun.
Brandon Clark, we saw that Brandon Clark, where it's like, he played good defense, but because his arms were so short, he just would get shot over. Like it's that's just part of it. It's unfortunate. It's unfair, but that's life.
This Grizzlies hour has been fun, and I'll ask you this before we go to the break. Do you see a scenario where Brandon Clark isn't in the rotation?
Yes.
I can't see it. Is Brandon Clark going to play for us this year?
I don't. He's got to improve. I mean, he was. And I say this as somebody who was a big Brandon Clark fan and believer and all that, but it was bad. It was bad, man. He fell off a cliff.
Well, Peter, I have reason to believe that Brandon Clark was hurt last year, but the Grizzlies didn't want to just say he was hurt.
I do too.
For whatever reason.
He had a hurt butt.
He had some butt situations going on.
He had a butt thing happening, which that's painful for everybody. I can tell you that. But
you ever seen that movie? Hold on. You ever seen that movie? God, was it called Sprung? But
yeah.
You seen that?
Yes.
Can I say it on the radio? The scene I'm talking about?
Yeah. I mean, after what I heard yesterday, I don't know.
I know, right?
I heard some other stuff yesterday. I don't even know what the rules are anymore.
Right. It wasn't here.
People out just clowning. They wasn't here. It wasn't the other side of the dial. But, man, some folks.
All right, quick long story short. There was when you said somebody had a problem with his butt. The movie Sprung, Joe Torre has a one-night stand with a girl, and he's real doggish about it the next morning. So the girl goes and puts a fake police report that he raped her or whatever. So what's Pop's real name? Witherspoon. John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon.
John Witherspoon is the police officer with the lineup at the police station. And the girl's like, I gotta hurry up. The girl, he's like, okay, baby, which one was it? So he's like, I can't really remember because it was something that he said that if he said it would trigger my mind. What happened? He said, well, what did he say? He said he kept touching himself and said, girl, you know you won't. I can't say the word.
That's it.
So John Witherspoon made Guy Torre say this word, like say this phrase, so it could trigger the girl's mind whether he was the rapist or not. And you said you heard the woman voice, jigging your balls like you're playing with yourself. I'm sorry, but I thought y'all might need to hear that this morning. But it's one of the greatest moments.
Brandon Clark.
Come on, Brandon Clark.
Come on, Brandon Clark.
Look at your butthole like you're playing with yourself. Make it hurt, son. Oh, man. I got to find that clip and put it on my YouTube, bro. That was one of the funniest moments in comedy history.
On that note, we're going to take a break. We'll come back. Our number one continues here. Stick around.
Broadcasting from the Family Leisure Studio, we are Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Hi, this is John Conway with Conway Services. With more people working from home these days and spending more time in the home, a lot of people are still running out of hot water. It may be time for a tankless water heater from Conway Services that never runs out of hot water. These energy-saving models only heat the water you use, saving you money on your gas bill every month. Conway Services is making now the perfect time to replace that old energy-guzzling tanked water heater with 12 months to pay, interest-free, or I'll give you $300 for that old tanked water heater. See why I say now is the perfect time? And no more worrying about that tank bursting in your attic either. Plus, with over 8,000 five-star reviews, you know Google guaranteed Conway Services will be providing that award-winning service every time. So call Conway Services, the Mid-South's premier tankless water heater professionals at 384-3511. That's 384-3511. And the first 30 callers with a 10-year-old water heater will come out and inspect it absolutely free.
Call 384-3511. Conway Services. Call Conway today.
Attention foodies, there's a great new place to eat in a great restored building. South Hall Cafe is now open for breakfast, brunch, and lunch in the former Tobacco Corner. Chef Jesus Ramon is creating classics from scratch with a twist. Enjoy all your favorites, including the best cheese grits in the South, a full bar, an in-house pastry chef, catering, online ordering for curbside or delivery, and a covered patio with live music on the weekends. We're open 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays and 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. on weekends. South Hall Cafe, corner of Poplar and Mendenhall.
Installing brand new carpets shouldn't mean putting your life on hold. Enjoy a simplified installation experience at the Home Depot by licensed local professionals with an unbeatable selection of affordable styles, colors, and fabrics that are durable and low maintenance, including options that are odor and stain resistant. And right now, you can get your carpet installed for free. Get started today at the Home Depot. Free carpet installation on purchases of $4.99 or more. No square foot minimum. Excludes in-stock styles. U.S. only. See store for details.
Whether you're driving for distance, pitching for precision, or putting to win it all, come to Edwin Watts Golf Shop to get custom fit for all your clubs throughout your bag. Hit a few balls and let our team show you the latest swing technology and data that will help optimize your game. Having each club tailored to become your gamers will help you start shooting lower scores. Let Edwin Watts Golf Shops help you make every shot the perfect one. Come in and get custom fit today. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day satisfaction guarantee.
Mount Moriah Auto Sales. What sets them apart? Great selection, quality, high-end to low-end cars, and low mileage. Mount Moriah Auto Sales is under new management. Ask for Emmett or Steven. Check out their great selection of cars or trucks. Choose from Dodges, Jeeps, Fords, GMCs, Infinitis, Porsches, Range Rovers, Lexus, Mercedes, BMWs, even Bentleys. Mount Moriah Auto Sales also has a great service department with 12 bays for everything from oil changes to alignment to new tires. Go to MountMoriahAutoSales.com. Pick out your like new car or truck today. Mount Moriah Auto Sales, right on the corner and right on the price.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Oh, man. Me and Zach just watched that scene from that movie, man. That mess is so funny, bro. John Witherspoon was a GOAT for real, though. Oh, man.
So stupid.
Bro, I got to put that on my Twitter. I got to find it. Man, that mess is so funny, bro. You heard the woman, son?
You heard her.
You can hear him. You can hear that in his voice. You heard the woman, son?
She was just being low down, man.
Man, like just...
She just wanted the man to feel as uncomfortable as possible after what he did.
That is messed up, man. Come on.
Come on, son.
Well, what he did was pretty messed up also. So,
yeah, it is. Can't be that guy, man.
Can't be that guy. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Say,
Come on.
Put it in a circular motion.
Put it in a circular motion like you make yourself feel good. Come on, Brandon Clark. Hey, well, that's how they going to handle Brandon Clark doing therapy. Just bring him in the room. Like I'm telling y'all, like something's wrong with my butt. Come on, son. Make it hurt then. Where's booty snorkeling? Okay? You should know.
That's
the most.
Sounds like his.
Oh man, I'm telling y'all, something ain't right, y'all. I can't get out.
Yeah. Sounds like you gotta take care of that. All right. So that being said,
I'm good. Now I'm back. I'm back.
We've established and all that. We've established that Conchar is a rotation player basically. We've established that Santi Aldama is going to play a lot in South Haven, I would imagine. A lot in South Haven this year. And then I think at this point I've said it before, I don't really see the point of Sean McDermott. He had a good game yesterday. I'll give him that. But I don't really see the point of what he's bringing to the table here. So I think at this point we're kind of seeing things shape up a little bit as to how things are going to go. And in Yves Pons, he's a long-term project, man. You're going to have to work on him a lot. So I wouldn't expect to see a whole lot from him in a higher level summer league like this. I don't know. I don't see a whole lot from him.
Are you going to go down to South Haven and catch some games, man?
I doubt it. I'm going to let Eli tell me about it.
Might have hit up Hallie Hogan, see if she can give me a season pass in this bad boy.
I'm sure you can.
Oh, I'm me. I can just follow up in there, Joe. Bro, have you ever had the food at a
I heard it's really good. Yeah, I heard it's really good. I haven't had it. Yeah, I heard it's really good.
Fire, Zach. You had it, huh?
Where? At the
food at the Hustle games.
Yeah.
Man. Bro, they got like a spread with like candy bars. Like, go get what you want. Like, what?
Yeah, that's nice right there. I like that. That might get me down there. Hey,
let's go down there for real. Go check out my boy Yves Pons, my boy Santi.
Yeah, one day we'll
Shaq Buchanan.
We'll do that. One day we'll do that. We're definitely gonna do that. That's gonna happen for sure, right there.
I gotta go finish watching the rest of this clip, man.
Hour number.
That's so funny.
Hour number 2 on the way. Reminder: also go check out our friends over at the Central Barbecue down there in South Haven. They're coming. So Hustle fans, by the time the season is midway through, you're going to see a Central Barbecue location down there, and you're going to be able to go and get those wings and go and get those beautiful ribs, that pulled pork, and all that stuff. You can be able to go get it whenever you want to down in South Haven. But, of course, it's not that far away. The downtown location, if you're in South Haven, downtown is not that far. Pretty easy drive. Go see. It's right by the National Civil Rights Museum, right there on East Butler. Go check it out. You got the location right there on Summer, Central, and, of course, on Poplar, East Memphis. Really easy to find. Really easy to do the takeout, dine-in. They got the patio option. They got it all there for you. They're taking good care of you. They've been doing it throughout all of this and taking good care of their people, taking good care of you. Very important to do all of that. Check them out. EatCBQ.com. Go to their 4 locations. Man, slow smoked. It's Memphis style. It's delicious. It's fantastic. Eat it for lunch. Eat it for dinner. You're going to love it. It's Central Barbecue. Hour number 2 on the way. Controversy when we come back. We'll do that when we return. Stick around.
They've raised the bar again at Homer Skelton Hyundai and Genesis of Olive Branch. I like to say this is the new standard, the way car business should be done. And to prove it, out of 355 dealers in America that sell Genesis cars, the one in Olive Branch, Genesis of Olive Branch, was top 50 in the country, top 10 in the region, and number 2 in the district. And guess what? They want to be number 1. That means there are opportunities out there for you. It's the safest, and every new, latest bit of technology that makes the experience of driving a car better, they've got it at Genesis of Olive Branch. If we start with the G70, the highest performing car I've ever owned, all the way to the G80 or the G90, the biggest of the sedans, you'll love everything about the car. If you would like to try the new SUV, the GV80, you call Vinny Gerard at 662-890-6684. He will bring it out to you.
Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company, we have it all. From handmade Amish leather belts, fine and casual clothing, boots, casual boots, work boots, fancy boots, and even safety-toed boots. Lots of cowboy hats to choose from, even Nebo lights, Orco hard coolers, good-looking duck head dress shirts, duck head caps, shorts, and pants. Tons of jeans from Ariat, Wrangler, Devil Dog, and Kimes Ranch jeans. At Hewlett & Dunn, we have a great selection of Old South t-shirts and caps, fine clothing from dress to casual to Sunday best. Enjoy choosing from UFO's orthopedic approved shoes. Hewlett & Dunn Boot and Clothing Company. Boots of every size, every color, every skin. Great quality Western, work, and safety toe boots. Hewlett & Dunn Boots and Clothing Company. 111 North Center Street, Collierville. Hewlett & Dunn. Hewlett & Dunn, serving you and your family since 1961.
There's now a faster and easier way to pick up your Corky's Barbecue. Order and pay online, pull into the designated spot, text Corky's to 474747, and we'll bring your order right to your car. No waiting.
Remember Elbow on Madison in Midtown with their great burgers? Now it's TJ Mulligan's, still with great burgers. 3 signature burgers on the menu. You love live music? Check out the big stage inside TJ Mulligan's new Midtown location. Go to their Facebook page for who's playing weekly. Relax on the covered patio and enjoy sipping on refreshing Tito's handmade vodka. If burgers aren't your thing, TJ Mulligan's has 1 meat, 2 veggie plates for just $8.95 at all 4 locations. TJ Mulligan's, always with good friends and good food.
Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
I'm Brian Elder. The great Kimmons Wilson of Holiday Inn had a slogan: the best surprise is no surprise. And that's so true. When I sit at your kitchen table, you're going to understand exactly what I'm going to do to your roof. From the underlayment to the hip shingles and ventilation, the flashing, the wood repairs, the cleanup, the crew safety, the warranty. It's amazing how many customers sign contracts being told none of that stuff. But the best surprise is no surprise. Insurance claims. Talk to your friends. More and more claims are being rejected, and only experienced claim specialists are getting those terrible decisions overturned. So if you don't hire me, please hire someone to manage the process with the experience to see it through. The best surprise is no surprise. 867-0303 or BrianElderRoofing.com.
Call 867-0303. Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis and W253DF Memphis, Flynn Broadcasting Stations. Sports 56 traffic.
No new accidents to report. We're probably dealing with some delays here and there around the city. I know we're working traffic delays out in Canada Road by I-40. That's I-40 at Canada Road. So we're dealing with traffic there. But other than that, no new accidents, to report this morning. Keep it right here. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Yeah! We're going to talk to our buddy Dustin Starr coming up. I mean, that's just
Come on, son, you heard the woman.
Right, just hour number 2.
Oh, that first
right
hour
here,
was fun. For a good first hour.
Just having fun out here.
Yeah.
Just having fun out here. Just making it happen.
But I bet if they
Hour
did
number
something
2.
like that with Brandon Clark, I bet he would have played. They was like, all right, you say you got something going on with your butt, right? All right, come on. We got you. Come on.
Oh, man. All right. Hour number 2 is here, ladies and gentlemen. We made it here in the Family Leisure Studios. Hope you're doing well. It's going to be hot, as we mentioned. You know that. High of, 90, probably 8, let's just say. Somewhere in that ballpark. With a heat index of about 130. So, be careful as you go out there. You're going to sweat. You're going to sweat. It's just how it is. Deal with it. Probably need to, bring a change of clothes. I don't know. It's just nasty out there. It just makes me angry. This time of year, it just makes me angry. You just walk outside, it's just angry. Just mad. It's just, God, it's so hot. It's uncomfortable, unpleasant to be outside. That's a shame. It's supposed to rain this weekend, so hopefully that'll cool things down just a little bit. We need it, certainly, coming up. As we mentioned, we talked a whole bunch about the Summer League yesterday, and the matchup that the Grizzlies had yesterday, and I expect that we'll see more. I don't know if they'll change things up as Summer League goes a little bit. Grizzlies lost. Will they be able to defend their title? Boy, hard to say. Going to be tough out there. But I imagine we'll see some different lineup changes and that kind of thing as the summer progresses. Maybe that they decide that Desmond Bane and Xavier Tillman don't really need much anymore. It was nice to see all the guys out there. I'll say it was nice to see Steven Adams and the crew, of course, John Jaron and Kyle Anderson. But Steven Adams was out there in the mix. Eric Bledsoe was not out there, to my knowledge.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of interesting, right?
Yeah. Not really.
That tells you where things are. I mean, it's not a surprise. Right?
Not really. Everybody went out there, so ain't like everybody was there, but Eric Bledsoe. He went on.
Yeah, but but the fact that one of the new guys was there and he wasn't, and Bledsoe's a pretty high profile dude. Like
Dwight Howard was there,
He wasn't there when he got signed with the Grizzlies.
Yeah, he was.
He got traded to the Grizzlies for the. He was not out there with his boys.
He went out there with the Grizzlies, but he was there.
Yeah, that's a whole different thing. He wasn't out there with the Grizzlies. Like Steven Adams was out there with the Grizzlies. He was out there getting to know the group.
Steven Adams' picture that the Grizzlies put out came out to rave reviews too.
Oh yeah. Steven Adams is a Aquaman looking dude. Mm-hmm. He's a Jason Momoa situation.
Man,
the female demographic was like, oh, he looking
kind
of
the ladies.
He looking kind of sexy with the mask on.
Yeah,
with the hair down.
The ladies and the men who are into other men, they're gonna love Steven Adams, I think.
Whew.
I got the double eyes, and I got the single set of eyes. Then I got the triple set of eyes. Then I got Coach playing with me with that red ass beard again. I got that from the lady text. Then I got he's looking fine as a MF in that mask with the hair laid. Yeah, that's the reviews I heard on Steven Adams. The 40 and up
Well,
crowd, man, they need,
These
they
ladies
get
need
restless.
yeah, absolutely. I wish them. Hey, go get them. That's all I can say.
Steven Adams might be about that action too.
Steven Adams apparently gets good reviews from everybody that's ever dealt with him. So, yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about him. But he's going to be out there. It's good. It's going to be, and maybe he may well fit. I think he has a decent chance to be a decent fit.
Oh yeah,
with this.
I'm down for it, man.
Well, we'll see
Bring
how
it
that
on.
goes. We never really talked about it yesterday or the day before, but two things. Is there any concern on your part about Dylan Brooks' hand situation?
We sure didn't talk about it. Of course, it's concerned. He's got a cast on, and they go to camp in 6 weeks. We don't know what happened.
Cast on, or does he have a sock puppet on?
What he had going on?
Because that thing was weird. Like, that was one of the weirdest.
Cue up mankind. Interesting.
that was Mr. Sacco, is what that was.
I would like
the
to know
mandible
details
claw
of how
and
it
John
happened.
Morant.
Because that ain't happened in no one workout. No, I'm not buying.
Well,
it could have.
But did we ever get details on? Justice Winslow's injury was never detailed.
To you?
No, I know what happened, but I'm saying it wasn't
Yeah.
detailed.
It wasn't put out.
I think that's kind of interesting that
Yeah.
that wasn't detailed. A lot of other injuries like that. So there are certainly times when stuff happens that's unexpected and not always.
You mean
authorized.
the Justice Winslow injury that was reported to have happened just then? Like, oh no, it happened 2 days ago. That injury.
Right. Yes. Exactly. There's a lot of reports. You can go back to the history of when O.J. Mayo was diagnosed with bronchitis after he had a black eye.
Bronchitis.
Sometimes. So sometimes things don't come out the way that you expect. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. This was reported to be a quote unquote workout injury. So,
Yeah.
What about Dylan's haircut? We got tightened up a little bit.
No, you didn't. He just got it braided.
No, that's what I'm saying. We tightened up those braids.
Yeah.
And we made it like look. It's all tighter to his scalp now. I'm used to that flow kind of up here kind of business he's got going.
He got this Zaire taking over the locker room.
Yeah, I can kind of get with that a little bit. That's all right. Although I don't know. I think it's not going to be the same for Dylan in the post game if he's not like kind of flowing through his locks of hair and kind of messing with his hair a little bit like that. It's not going to be the same. I don't think that's going to work out as well. So you're not, but at the end of the day, it's going to be one of those things where if this ends up being a deal where it's like, he's not going to start, training camp, but we expect that he'll be a participant. If it's going to be like that, then I don't know. That's problematic. At least it's not the shooting hand, so that's something. But the Grizzlies have a notorious history of kind of downplaying more severe injuries. Oh, he's going to be back for this. Oh, he's going to remember Justice and Jaren last year. Oh, he's going to be back. He's not going to. Then it was months and months and months. It ended up being the end of the year before Jaren even jumped back, and slightly before that for Justice Winslow. So I think caution is understandable. I'll put it that way. Now, also as we talked about the injury situation. That's happened. Here's another inspiring story that I love to see these days. J.R. Smith says that he's going to play golf at North Carolina A&T. He is enrolled at North Carolina A&T.
So awesome, man.
And he's going to join the men's golf team if he gets cleared by the NCAA. He went to the NBA after high school, so he's not technically had any time as a collegiate athlete. So he should be able to be eligible. He said Ray Allen convinced him after a conversation that they had, said that he wanted to go back and go to North Carolina A&T, and now he's got to go, and it's gonna be tough to, like, they got to go and like find his academic records from high school, which is like 20 years ago and all that stuff, to figure out all the eligibility issues. So it's gonna be kind of tricky, but he should be able to play.
Yeah.
If Hennessy is not a part of his NIL deal, I don't know what they're doing.
Wait, he could get an NIL? He sure can he?
Absolutely. Why? Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
man.
He's a college athlete. He can get any NIL he wants.
Man, I'm loving what these HBCUs are doing, the creative things they're doing, bringing attention to the universities. You can call it a gimmick. You can call it sideshow stuff. I do not care. J.R. Smith playing college golf for what school is it again?
North Carolina A&T.
Man, come on. Ain't that the school from Drumline? No, I'm joking. That might have offended someone who's actually. I apologize. Hey, because HBCU ain't nothing to play with. Trust me.
Hey, I wouldn't be on the wrong side of that group. They're not. They take that stuff seriously.
So lady got into me on. I had to block her. I was like, lady, you're a little bit too aggressive about this. I don't really care about your school like this.
North Carolina.
To argue with you.
Fraternity, sorority.
Oh yeah, HBCU. The HBCU high.
Yeah.
Like, do you donate though? Do you donate to your school? Do you donate?
Do I?
No, I'm just asking. That's why I asked that lady. Like you seem super enthused, but yet they don't have like towels to wipe off.
I keep telling. I'm so angry at the donations to the school. That makes me angry.
Yeah, HBCUs need donations though, fam.
HBCUs do need donations. I'm talking about donations to my school.
No, I'm not talking about Tennessee. I'm talking about
people like I donate. Get out of here.
I thought you were about to say the Peter Edmiston, the Peter Edmiston innovation, science, technology, engineering, math, preparatory academy, man.
Yeah, that's what we're working on. My charter school, the Peter Edmiston's Young Achievers. Very excited about that. Peter Edmiston's Young Superstars and Achievers for the Future. That's what we're going with right there. I think that's gonna be exciting. So please donate to the Peter Edmiston's Young Achievers and Superstars for the Future Fund. We're gonna take these young men and young women and turn them into young superstars, and that's what it's all about right there.
Great men and women for the future.
Oh, it seems like I gotta say, it seems like a real opportunity to kind of. I don't know, I feel like you could probably pull a little scam on if you wanted to. I think I could probably make that happen.
Yeah.
Come on now. Saying you're gonna be part of the Peter Edmiston's Super Achievers, Young Achievers program.
I'm gonna start my own. Anthony Saint Scholastic honor.
You got the
honor over.
Overall
literary excellence.
He got the school
education school.
So Saint got the school and the sport
and the
ASSAA.
Yeah, the governing body.
That's how you have to do it. You have to have the sport and the governing body. That's very important. And that way you take everything for granted. But that's awesome. J.R. Smith, I cannot wait to see what happens. I might watch college golf for the first time ever, if that happens. I mean, that's amazing.
Can you imagine when he hits the ball, how he looks at it when it's squinted up eyes? Like,
I mean, is he like? Have we ever? I assume J.R. Smith is a good golfer. If he's going to try to play college golf, has he ever like? I mean, I've never seen him play golf. I assume he plays a lot. I don't know, but. Have you seen him play golf, Zach? You're our golf analyst.
I saw him hit the ball one time. It's not too bad. And like it's not too bad.
He said that now I'm looking at some stuff from Golf Digest a month ago. It says J.R. Smith's golf obsession pays off, so that's good. Apparently he's got a golf obsession.
I didn't realize he was obsessed with golf like that, man.
Yeah.
Everything I think about with J.R. Smith was the GOAT thing he ever did to me was the picture of him and Tajiri, whatever her name.
Tajiri the wrestler?
No, the IG model. Tajiri.
Yeah.
You never seen that?
No.
That in the DM, the screenshot of the DM he sent to some lady.
Oh yeah. That was That's.
I don't recall all that.
Did you see that?
No, I've never.
Can we say it on the radio? Probably not.
I mean, probably. I look at his swing. His swing's okay. His swing's not bad.
It's pretty, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I just saw a swing. All right, that's not bad. Not bad at all. Man, that's not bad at all. They got a slow-mo. The PGA Tour has got a slow-mo swing for him. It's not bad. He got a little work that he can do.
We're gonna have Peter Costas
comes back.
I have Peter Costas breaking it down like.
Yeah, I mean, he kind of gets in that slot where he needs to be. It's not terrible. Like that, you can make that work.
Got to tuck in that elbow.
I'm not sure what how storied the North Carolina A&T golf program is, but I'm guessing you got to be pretty good to be on the team. So he may have to work hard. Is he going to just automatically make the team?
I'm sure he is.
What about those other dudes? They're like, come on, man. Well, the one guy who gets kicked off the team because J.R. Smith wants to join.
I can see it now, man.
Can you imagine, Zach, if you're that guy?
Zach probably would be that guy.
What, get kicked off the team because of J.R. Smith coming on? Or just being mad that he's on the team?
You got to get kicked off.
Why would I get kicked off
Because
the
I can
team?
see you being the worst player on the team.
Yeah.
I probably would have been the worst
Which is
player
why
on
you
the
would
team.
get cut off by J.R. Smith.
Or they just going to have me as the fifth guy.
That too.
Just make me an alternate, man.
Maybe you can latch on and be like J.R. Smith's Shaq Buchanan.
No.
You don't want any part of it.
No. He's in different circles that I don't want no part of.
Check our group message, guys.
Yeah, I saw. It's that's the one I was thinking of.
That's a hairy one, man. That's Ghost Dad.
I forgot about the picture, though.
Yeah, that's Ghost Dad. That's Ghost Dad.
Woo! Goodness gracious.
Oh man.
Congratulations to him. And it's important to think about these things when you're because athletes sometimes make big mistakes. You remember J.R. Smith? He made a big mistake at the end of a game one time. But you know what? He didn't let that stop him. Sometimes the very best players strike out. It just happens, and sometimes in the bedroom. Yes, it's true. It can happen to anybody where folks it just doesn't happen the way that you expect it to. Well, you know what? Don't settle for anything other than the best. If it's bothering you, if you had issues in the bedroom, sometimes you come up short. Sometimes things don't work out the way that you expected it to. Hey, it's okay. But here is a big option for you. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now. With Roman, you can get a free online evaluation and ongoing care for your ED, all from the comfort and privacy of your very own home. A U.S. licensed healthcare professional will work with you to find the best treatment plan. If medication is appropriate, it ships to you free with 2-day shipping. The whole process, it's straightforward and super, super discreet. Very simple, too. Just go to GetRoman.com/bighead and complete an online visit. Take care of your ED without leaving home. Complete an online visit today to connect with a doctor and take care of it. Go to GetRoman.com/bighead now to get $15 off your first month. Look, there's a straightforward way to take care of your ED right now. GetRoman.com/bighead. Get started now to save $15 on your first month of treatment. So we've talked a little bit of J.R. Smith. We're going to talk a little controversy in the boxing world coming up here momentarily. Some other stuff that's just oh man, it never stops. I have to say, it never stops. It really doesn't. We'll talk about that and a whole lot more as we continue here, live and local from the Family Leisure Studios. Real Sports Talk, Sports 56, 98.5.
Dave Woloshin and Brett Norsworthy take you home with Sports Time on Sports 56, weekday afternoons from 3 to 6 on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
Welcome to AutoZone. What are you working on today? Sure thing. We can help you replace those wipers. If yours are squeaking or streaking, it's probably time. We've got a wide selection of wipers that can stand up to any weather, including the right ones for your make and model. We've even got more ways to get them fast, like our next day delivery or free same-day store pickup. Getting the job done just got easier. Restrictions apply.
Get in zone, AutoZone.
You've heard of James Gaddis Jewelers, but have you heard what they've done lately? Everything. A tremendous selection of diamonds and jewels, gold, silver, and much more. Lots of watches, tons of custom-made jewelry, fine gemstones, bracelets, necklaces, so many choices. Romantics will love the one-of-a-kind estate and vintage jewelry. James Gaddis has experts to help you with wedding and engagement rings, plus 2 repair experts for fine watches and jewelry. Layaway and financing available. James Gaddis Jewelers at 4900 Poplar.
It's hot outside and your air conditioner just quit. Quick, who do you call? Automatic Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing, of course, with 24-hour emergency service available. Automatic understands your house is unique, so they work fast to find the right solution for your family's comfort and budget needs. And with financing available and payments as low as $75 a month, it's never been easier to make your home comfortable. Call 363-4636 or go online to itsautomatic.com. Turn to the experts at Automatic Air Conditioning, Heating, and Plumbing.
Grind City Brewing has done it again. They have crafted a new Pilsner called Poppy's Pills. It's just what the doctor ordered. Sometimes you come across a beer so smooth and so crushable, it cures what ails you. Take 2 of these, and I guarantee you'll be calling for more. This is the newest Grind City release. So good, it's already in Kroger and in all of the liquor stores. This is a lighter fare. It's a Pilsner. This will become probably an anchor for Grind City Brewing. It has been in the making for 6 years. Honestly, this was formulated by the Grind City Brewers when they were starting out just a long time ago. It took this long to make something this great. It is an American Pilsner. It's 4% alcohol. It is for lighter beer drinkers, grill outs, at the beach, after golf. You're going to love Poppy's Pills.
Acura of Memphis invites you to experience the all-new, completely redesigned 2022 Acura MDX. It's the most advanced SUV Acura has ever built. Experience the convenience of full connectivity, including built-in Alexa, Wi-Fi hotspot, and wireless charging, from the stunning interior complete with third-row seating. Stop by our state-of-the-art facility and take advantage of our aggressive APR offers today at Ridgeway and 385. Or shop online from the convenience of home now. Visit AcuraofMemphis.com.
Sports 56 traffic.
No new accidents to report. No accidents to report so far this morning. We probably just dealing with delays and traffic this morning. One to report on I-40 at Canada Road. But other than that, no accidents to report this morning. So let's keep it going. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good. I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Burn it down!
Who's that?
Come on now. Seth Rollins.
John Cena? That's John Cena.
Seth Rollins, man. You playing.
I got to get back into the wrestling scene, man. It's just not. I've just been out. I've been out this lately. Just haven't had a chance. Haven't been in the mix. Got to get back into it. Got to jump back in.
I'm just now hopping in the text. I missed a lot of this. I don't know why I'm just now jumping on.
What are you? Come on, man. What are you doing?
I
say as someone who didn't jump in either.
Right.
Come on, man. What are you doing? Come on. Get your head in the game.
Big Kahuna says, I work all day in 2 short shirts, short sleeve over a long sleeve, due to the fact that when you sweat, both shirts will hold the moisture and actually will keep you cooler. Cooler. Thank you very much. Great show. 56 WHBQ. That was pretty dope how you did that.
Yeah, thank you, Kahuna. Appreciate that.
He said WHBQ, WHB, then he put woo in the end, so it comes out like WHB. Yeah.
Sounds like our friend John. That sounds like a John move right there. Our buddy John. Maybe it's the same guy. Shout out. Congratulations. Jump.
Shy says Maryland Mormon sounds like a personal injury law firm.
Called Maryland and Mormon.
I might need to make a shirt, man.
Oh, Maryland Mormon.
Yeah, she said I need to make
sounds like a sitcom. Maryland the Mormon having fun. Yeah.
Litigation first.
Big man saying how many minutes other lottery picks playing. I'm not talking about minutes because the minutes he's playing, he's run up and down the court standing in the corner. That's what
he's getting ready for.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, guys. That's what he's getting ready for.
But in Summer League, he needs to be doing more than that. Radar Superstar says, watch the Summer League game in the line of a Conchar, McDermott, Merrill, and Tilly reminds me of a church rec league. Why even half those dudes in the NBA roster astonishes me. The picture with Dylan Brooks and Ja looked like a fake Chris Cross.
Wrong, man.
The suckers try to rhyme, but they can't rhyme like this. Hey, because I'm the making McDermott.
Mac Daddy.
Oh, let's talk about this too, man. A unanimous texter says, "Man, will someone
Unanimous
give,
texter?
Anonymous. I'm sorry. Anonymous texter says, "Man, will
Texter
someone
agrees with himself
on all points, everything."
Everything. I agree. I agree with myself all over the place.
He says, "Man, will someone give Isaiah Thomas a job? Boston done him wrong." I agree.
He had 81 in the
sad stuff
the other
man.
day. Yeah, man,
something about playing in the rec league game with schmoes just makes you get in your emotions.
It's amazing. It's
amazing how it does this.
It does. O.J. Mayo, by the way, 32 minutes in his summer league debut. O.J. Mayo shot 47% from 3 in summer league.
He was going off.
John Wall shot 12% from 3 in summer league.
And
that continued throughout
his
career. And that continued throughout his career, as a matter of fact. So
hit him with the John Wall.
Yeah, but point being, there's no reason to get too jacked up one way or the other about summer league. It happens every year, and it's always fun to see people. It is basically confirmation bias. You know, confirmation bias, where you believe X, and then you only see the things that make you make X come true. That's the confirmation bias, and summer league is basically all about that. If you think player X sucks, then you're going to pick on the things that player X does badly, and this, that, and the other. And if you think player X is great, then you're going to look at the stuff that he does well, and he's got potential. That's all. That's all it is. It's just a big old confirmation bias. That's what happens out there.
Mm-hmm.
Steph Curry shot 33% from the field in his summer league debut.
Who?
33%. Steph Curry, greatest shooter of all time, shot 33%. So. That's what happens. But again, like we talked about before, hey man, sometimes you don't know what's going to happen, and that's where betting comes in, because you don't know what's going to happen, but you know what? Maybe you do know what's going to happen. Maybe you have a great opportunity to find out what's going to happen. Maybe you want to take something and kind of take it to the next level. Well, guess what? You have an opportunity to do just that with FanDuel Sportsbook, and today is the day, ladies and gentlemen. It is a special, fun time for the Field of Dreams going on today. New York, Chicago, cornfields of Iowa. It's a historic game, and there's a special historic value on FanDuel Sportsbook, the $5 Field of Dingers. All you have to do is bet $25 on a same-game parlay with at least 3 legs to unlock a $5 bonus for every home run hit during the game. So, if you wanted that same game parlay, you could take run lines, total runs. For example, right now, if you want to jump in on the New York side of things, you get +1.5 with Heaney on the mound. Not a bad idea right there. Of course, you can bet the correct score. You can bet the 5-way winning margin. You can bet inning by inning if you want to. There are so many different ways that you can jump in on the same game parlay. All you have to do, build your parlay the way that you want to do it, and you will be a part of history. Tonight, game will swing at 6 o'clock first pitch, so make sure you get your bet in before that. If you haven't tried FanDuel Sportsbook yet, well, I got great news for you. You can place your first bet absolutely risk-free. That's right. New users get up to $1,000 back in site credit if your first bet doesn't win. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app today and use promo code BIGHEAD so they know I sent you. That's promo code BIGHEAD. Tonight is the night. The Field of Dingers, the $5 Field of Dingers, it can end up making you a whole lot more than $5 with FanDuel Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older and present in the state of Tennessee. Minimum bet $25. Max bonus $35. First online real money wager for risk-free bet. Refund and bonus issued is non-withdrawable site credit that expires 7 days after receipt. Restrictions apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call TN Redline 1-800-889-9789. Now, as we talked about, it's been a busy morning already, and Sane, I gotta tell you, there's more nonsense to discuss in the world of sports. More nonsense out there. We've talked about some nonsense before. Throw in some new nonsense. The World Boxing Association, the WBA, is suspending a judge, Gloria Martinez Rizzo, for 6 months. Following her highly controversial scorecard in the Michael Fox Gabriel Maestre interim welterweight title fight and the uncovering of racist tweets on an account belonging to her. This is quite something. She turned in a card that was quite insane. Most observers thought that Michael Fox won the fight. She had it completely the other way, 117 to 110 to the other guy, and so he was declared the winner. After the fight, racist tweets from 2020 were discovered on her Twitter account, which had been tagged by the official WBA account years ago. So they knew that was her Twitter account. That account has since been deleted. She had racist posts against LeBron James, Michelle Obama, among many others. And, she was it's absolutely ridiculous. So now the other two scorecards were a lot closer. They had the other guy winning, but they had him like in a much closer situation. Hers was ridiculously one-sided. And so very, very sad situation right there. Now, will the result be overturned? I don't know. But racist tweets. Anthony saying
this edition of Ask the Black Person is sponsored by who we
this
sponsored
thing
by today?
is
Mary's
we're not sponsored by
Heritage.
anything because I'm not asking you anything. I'm simply saying here's the one thing that you of course feel free to weigh in as you like, but I'll just say this: not only obviously it would be nice if we could avoid being racist.
That would be fine.
That'd be
I'll be
that'd
okay
be
with
real good. That'd be real good. Let's work towards that. But failing that, if you are a prominent judge and you are dumb enough to tweet racist stuff on a regular basis on your publicly available Twitter account, you are an absolute moron. Not only are you a racist, but you're a complete idiot. And all you have to do to keep your job is just not be publicly racist.
Yeah.
Now, it'd be ideal if you weren't racist at all. But all you have to do to keep your job is just not be publicly racist.
Keep it in the
and you
closet.
can't even do that. You can't even do that. It's these people with Facebook and Twitter and IG and stuff like that just cannot stop themselves from being racist and discriminatory. It's incredible. It's incredible how it comes out. It's absurd. I mean, obviously, it's a terrible thing. But my God, what an idiot!
Yeah. I mean, we saw it. We could tell. We knew that it was all. You knew then that something wasn't right. So these type of things, like I know for like a regular job, like if you work
tweets.
If you work in a warehouse or something, they're like searching your social media, so nobody like checked out her social media.
Yeah, exactly. Like what do you like? You're. This is not. I mean, this seems so obvious to me, but we see it all the time with people continually making these sorts of comments and putting on Facebook about how XYZ and all this. And I saw the tweets before they were deleted, and it was insane how racist they were. Like, and this lady was just free to do this like wide open, and no one noticed. It's been a year and a half, 2 years, and no one has noticed, and she's been judging fights. Guess what? A lot of black folks are in boxing.
Yeah, we are.
I mean, I'm just mystified. I mean, again, I'm so mystified by all this stuff. Like, man, just don't be racist. That's number one. Number two, if you have to be racist, and let me again stress you, go back to number one on that one. But if you have to be racist, what are you doing putting it out there? I mean, I guess it's good that everyone knows. That's probably better. But you're just an absolute idiot for doing it.
What's a good job for someone super racist to have that won't affect what they do, doesn't affect anyone but them? Not a police officer.
No.
I don't want you serving food either. That eliminates a lot of
probably
jobs. Doctor,
like,
no, definitely can't be a doctor.
Truck driver, maybe. Truck driver doesn't affect too many other folks. Like, you kind of just drive your truck.
You're delivering a package, and you're
delivering stuff.
Not delivering people's houses, but like delivering.
No, like an
place to a
18-wheeler.
Yeah,
like a warehouse delivery. Like that seems like it's pretty. You could probably do that like without too much.
Unless you're delivering like sickle cell treatment. So.
Yeah.
What about a phone bank?
No, you can't do phone bank.
No.
No, I remember working at the phone bank. I got stories about that.
No, but truck drivers have to interact with too many people.
Everybody interacts with people, man. There's I mean, unless you're how about like a electrical line worker where you just out in the country where you just go up on poles and like
you have no
fix
clue
lines.
Who, yeah.
You don't know who you're helping. Like you're just up there. Somebody Go fix the pole on Route 62. Oh, okay. All right. And then you just go and fix it. Like, that's, you don't know. You're probably, and especially out in the country, you're probably,
Bridge inspectors.
Oh, no. No, we can't be doing that.
Yeah, this is that bridge that they protested on. They can
I mean,
rot in hell for all.
Everybody, hey, it's hard to be harmlessly racist. Let's put it that way. It's hard. It's gonna be harmful in some way. I don't know. Pastor at certain churches, absolutely, they are very racist, and although I would argue that's pretty harmful, but yeah, because they send their congregants out to interact with other people, even if they don't, they send folks out to do it. What about like an undersea engineer?
Yeah, like
somebody worked,
Jacques Cousteau.
Yeah, that seems okay. Yeah, that seems okay, right? I mean, yeah, underwater.
Keep me away from these
no dingers here. I don't know. I don't know what. I think that's probably astronaut. I mean, I don't know. That seems like you wouldn't see. You'd be around.
Some of them might.
Unless there was unless there's astronaut on a all white space crew. I mean, that'd be real bad if there was some black astronauts up there. Then that might be really because you couldn't get out of it. Yeah, that'd be tough. So
no, it ain't many jobs that you can be racist and totally
harmlessly racist is a hard
and be occupied.
No. And again, I'll go back to rule one, which is let's just try not to be racist. Just full stop.
Just trying to make it equal opportunity. Just trying to be fair.
If you feel racist, if you feel like you got some racist things going on, hey man, look, we can get some help on that. We can talk about it.
But you got to work. You know what I mean? You got to have a job.
Yeah, exactly.
You have where you can't provide for your family.
No.
Who's trying to do that?
No, but you also got to work to not be racist. Like do some work on a personal level.
Yeah.
Get some therapy. Anybody else have any ideas on this?
Yeah, if you got some jobs, send those in.
AutoZone text line. If you got any jobs where you might not, because I think most jobs you do have to interact.
Have
with
some type of tolerance of another race. Yeah.
I mean, obviously you could go work in a different part of the country where there's fewer people of different races. I suppose that's possible. Go work in Iceland or something. Probably not gonna see a lot of black folks in Iceland.
No.
You could coach Utah State. No. You could be Utah State basketball.
Yeah.
Or the state of Utah in it.
Or just live in Utah.
Yeah, just
work wherever you
want
to work.
Yeah.
Bro, I stayed in Utah for 6 weeks with my job. It literally felt like I lived in another planet. I was like, where am I? It was, yeah. Railroad maintenance. Nah, because you're other black employees.
Yeah,
he might know for sure because railroad people, do they work alone? I don't know.
I don't think so. I can't imagine that they would work alone. Would they work alone?
Let me see the songs. I've been working on the railroad.
Oh no.
Hold on, wait a second.
Oh, wait a minute.
That song's probably racist and crappy. You listen to.
Away. Can't you hear this?
I don't know. Probably by themselves.
Dinah, won't you blow your horn?
Nope, somebody's got to blow the horn.
Yeah, Dinah. It was Dinah. Is Dinah? We don't know. If Dinah's white, then it might work out. Our friend One Pretty Pearl says most racists are idiots, Peter, but they think they're smart. That's true. You have to be an idiot to be full-on racist. You have to be. There's just no other way around it. But they are the ones who tend to think that they're somehow smart and they figured this thing out. Also, shout out to Pearl. Her birthday was yesterday. Happy birthday to One Pretty Pearl.
What you do for your birthday, One Pretty Pearl? Did you do some birthday behavior type stuff?
Oh yeah. Hope she had some fun on her birthday out there. What about social media manager?
No,
you don't need to be.
No.
You start tweeting
podcast host. Podcast host.
Nah.
There's plenty of those out there.
Yeah.
Nah.
J. Lou says dog groomer. No. You can't because you got to deal with the people. You got to, unless you're the person who's in the back of the truck or because they have that mobile dog groomer or the back of the salon and you don't see the customer at all. They just hand you a dog. You might be okay there.
Yeah.
That's why I said a phone bank because you're just on the phone talking to different people.
Yeah, but once you hear somebody's voice, you might make some assumptions about somebody, and then you hear some, you can't. No,
I'll be the one. I'll be the one to call in. And
I'm
hoping this. I'm hoping one this.
Yeah,
one.
I work. Hey, like I said, I worked at the phone
Hope it's
bank, and there was some. I was the only white person at the phone bank. The only white person I worked with. A dozen black people and 2 Hispanic people and 1 Indian guy.
Was there a lot of black women?
It was more black women than men. But
It was in a customer service thing?
Yeah.
Like a call center?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Were
Yeah,
you
it was about
amazed? Were you amazed at how black people take a 30-minute? How long we can take a 30-minute lunch? How much we can stretch that out?
I learned a lot, man.
This is what you do, Peter. You take a bathroom break before your 30-minute lunch, and during that bathroom break, you order your food. You call it order your food, right? Then you go on your lunch, but then your lunch session actually started till you get there and you sit down with your food.
Right, sit down with the food, absolutely.
Then after you eat, you go check back in to where you're supposed to be. Then you immediately go back out and take another bathroom break.
Yeah, I got to learn because I fell asleep on that job and I got woke up on my so, it's so that wasn't a great look.
That's how you make your 30-minute break like a 2-hour lunch.
It was very interesting. I will say, being the only white person, and that was a different thing. That was different.
That explains a lot about how you've been groomed, Peter.
It was a different vibe, but I
already know.
But it was a good experience.
Did you work at Socktail?
No, it was with Service Manager.
It was a big call center, though.
Yeah. We had a bunch of people that were got fired because they kept sending emails. This was back in the early days of Ease. This was like 97. So like this was like, people were still kind of figuring all this email stuff out, and they kept sending emails like they were like private messages, like you and I might send like a text or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like they were sending emails like this, and I was reminding them. I was like, I tried to tell them, I was like, hey fellas, like, they can read all these emails. You know that, right? Like this is like a work thing. Like they can read all these emails, and they kept sending emails that were like, our boss was this woman, and it was just all about like how much they wanted to get with her. Yeah, in like graphic detail. And I'm like copied on some of these, and I'm like, I'm not doing this because I know she can read these. And I tried to tell them like I was like, guys, I walked over like, she can read these. Like, what are you doing? And sure enough, they kept doing it. And not only did they get fired, she made them read her those things out loud in front of her before she fired him. So they had to stand there with like this ream of paper and go through each one of the things that they said about her, how much they wanted to do this, that, and the other. She made him read it out loud and then fired him. I was like, man.
What? Hold on, say it again.
That's cold-blooded,
Y'all
man.
gotta do better.
Say it
Yeah,
again.
I know.
That's cold-blooded.
They kept sending these emails back and forth about how much they wanted to get with this and how she had nice this and had to look at these things here, and look at that there, and it was all this stuff. And I tried to tell them,
she's gonna read these.
She can read all this.
Yeah.
This is not like a private message. This is a public, whatever. But they just kept doing it, and so she called them in and made them read it out loud to her.
Oh man,
to her face. Back and forth, over and over, and
then
fired.
I think we got some audio of this.
Do we? And then it was so
No, we can't play
uncomfortable.
that audio.
It was so uncomfortable for everybody, and then they fired them both, and like, had security walk them out the whole
that's
thing.
awful.
It was cold, man. It was.
She said, "Come on, son."
I was like, I tried to tell y'all. I like
come
on.
Read the email.
Say what you
you want to do what to me? You want to do what to me? Oh, you want to do what? Oh, you like what now? It was incredible. It was incredible. You cannot. I was like, you guys cannot do that. They tried to lump me in on this. I was like, no, this is. I'm not going out like that. I can tell you that.
Yeah.
Read it again with the voice that you was going to use in your head.
Yeah. What was? Yeah. Yeah.
John,
she was.
John
She was like. She was. Yeah. She got him. She had him dead to rights. She was.
I used to work at this call center. I know we're up against the break. I used to work at this call center, and there was this lady that worked there, and she was like 40-something, and she was super stacked, man. And her husband was like my age. And this dude was like the goat in our eyes, man. Cause she like invited us over to the house for dinner one time. Like me and one of my coworkers, like we went there for dinner. Man, this woman was so fine, bro. And like her husband was like a dude our age. She was like 45. She was married to a dude that was like 25. We was like, dude, you the goat, man, for sure. Like her kids were older than him. Like they were married, bro. Like ring, like married. You know what I mean? Incredible. So yeah, that was
incredible.
Was like, dude, you the goat for real. But yeah, anyway.
Texter says, one of those dudes that swings the gold for cash signs on the street. Yeah, I think you could probably get away with it there. I think you'd be, I don't know, I feel like you might have some interaction, but you're probably okay. The guy that says, like, $4.99 pizza at Little Caesars.
Oh,
that
yeah.
guy,
With the
you could probably
sign.
do that with the sign. You could probably you could probably get away with that. Yeah, that's probably okay. Any other Texter says, did he read it with the Russell Wilson voice? No, he read it with the voice. He knew it was bad. It was real bad.
Adam Ryan said a zookeeper. Till he gets around the monkeys. You ain't.
Oh.
I can just see that racist tension just coming out. No, you got to interact.
Best job for a racist. That's an interesting
for a
thought.
racist.
Best job.
President.
Best job for a racist out there.
Nah. We've seen that not go well.
That doesn't go well at all.
I want to address the text.
Turns out you interact with a lot of people.
They are rich white people. Yeah,
that's right. So we'll come back. We'll talk about it when we continue here. Sports 56, 98.5.
Grab a seat with Johnny Radio for Sports 56 Happy Hour. Weekdays from 1 to 3 on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
I'm Brian Elder. The great Kimmons Wilson of Holiday Inn had a slogan: the best surprise is no surprise. And that's so true. When I sit at your kitchen table, you're going to understand exactly what I'm going to do to your roof. From the underlayment to the hip shingles and ventilation, the flashing, the wood repairs, the cleanup, the crew safety, the warranty. It's amazing how many customers sign contracts being told none of that stuff. But the best surprise is no surprise. Insurance claims. Talk to your friends. More and more claims are being rejected, and only experienced claim specialists are getting those terrible decisions overturned. So if you don't hire me, please hire someone to manage the process with the experience to see it through. The best surprise is no surprise. 867-0303 or BrianElderRoofing.com.
Call 867-0303. Brian Elder's Roofing Solutions.
Hi, I'm Tito Beveridge, founder and master distiller at Tito's Handmade Vodka. In 1997, I started the first micro distillery in the state of Texas with my dog, Dog Joe, at my side. We're still working with dogs out at the distillery after all these years. Learn more about how dogs are a part of life here at Tito's Handmade Vodka at vodkafordogpeople.com. Tito's Handmade Vodka is made from corn and naturally gluten-free. Cheers. 80 proof Tito's Handmade Vodka, distilled and bottled in Austin, Texas. Tito'sVodka.com.
No one outfits golfers better than Edwin Watts Golf Shops. We've been fitting golfers since 1968. Utilizing cutting-edge fitting technology, we'll analyze your swing and our Foresight launch monitors and fit you with the perfect club, pair of shoes, the latest golf apparel, golf balls, bags, and more. So come by today for your complete custom fitting. Edwin Watts Golf Shops, home of the 90-day 100% satisfaction guarantee.
You're ready to get out and get moving. And whether it's surfing, playing tennis, or hiking every path you can find, you're going to need some essential new gear. Essentials that are even more rewarding with the Bank of America customized cash rewards credit card. You can choose to earn 3% cash back on online shopping, which could increase to 5.25% as a preferred rewards member. Visit bankofamerica.com/more rewarding and apply now. The essentials have never felt more rewarding. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
Taqueria Express has a new location at 6290 Winchester with family deals every day. Mouth-watering chicken tacos, only 99 cents. 3 tacos with rice, beans, and fresh guacamole, only $6. And incredible signature dishes with chicken or beef chimichangas and homemade tortillas stuffed with fresh beans, rice, and cheese on top. If you're hungry, try Taqueria Express's gigantic Macho Burrito. Homemade with fresh flour tortilla, and you choose beef, chicken, pork, or shrimp. Includes beans, rice, melted cheese, lettuce, tomato, and sour cream. Fajita fans, try Taqueria's delicious chicken or steak fajitas. Big enough for 2 people and only $10. If you're thirsty and want something unique, then try Taqueria drinks made from scratch, like melon and pineapple. Margaritas are buy one, get one free, and they got a little kick to them. For real Mexican food, Taqueria Express, 6290 Winchester. We'll see you guys there, and don't forget the strong margaritas. Buy one, get one free.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Well, it's a big show. Oh, it's
Man, remember this? The Honky Tonk Man's music, incredible. Oh, man. We got Dustin Starr coming up here in just a little bit, hour number 3. By the way, we've talked about a lot of hoop stuff and a lot of controversial stuff. Speaking of controversy, Cam Newton, who may or may not be vaccinated, we don't know how that's all working out. Or Mac Jones, who may or may not be vaccinated, we don't know how that's working out either. Both expected to play tonight against the Washington football team in the preseason opener for both squads. They are both expected to play. I don't know about the Patriots this year. Are we kind of giving everybody a pass here? Like, is it over? Is the run completely over and done with now? Is it a rebuild situation? I mean, it certainly seems that way based on the offseason and where they've come and quarterbacks and all that sort of thing. Like, I don't know, man. That's feels like the train has finally come to a stop. Whether it's Tom Brady or whether it's just the way life has gone, I don't know. But it feels to me like it's just about over and done with.
Yeah, it does feel like it's over. They went and got who's the quarterback they got? Your boy, your guy.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, they got your boy Mac Jones, but yeah, it does feel overish.
He's not really my boy, but there you go. Mac Jones has been coming on strong, apparently. Mac Jones, who? Word from their camp is that even though Cam is supposed to be the starter, Mac is coming on strong, and they'll both play tonight. We'll see. I don't know that Cam.
What time is the game tonight?
Stone cold 6:30. Yeah, watch that first hour or so, and then that's probably about all you need to. About all you need. Man, he's always in Taekwondo.
He is, man. Gets on my nerve. I'm about to kick him in his mouth while I can.
Tuesday and Thursday?
Tuesday and Thursday, man. After a while, I can't get those kicks in. Gabe has got strong as crap since he's been doing this too. Like Gabe grabbed me.
Show that picture of him. You got that split.
All his almost down to a full split, man. Gabe can kick pretty high too. Like he's really like coming along, bro. Like he's really Dragonfly Jones out here for sure.
I'm excited to see Gabe Kwando.
Gabe Kwando, yeah.
Gabe Kwando. That's what we're talking. He's learning. He's gonna have his own.
He's doing pretty.
Gonna have his own dojo. Gonna have his own dojo here in just a little bit. Preseason NFL is always. You want to talk about summer league and all that stuff. I mean, it's the second half of the first preseason game is always, man. It's a bunch of dudes who are not gonna make the team. Or who are fighting, scrapping to make the team, going at it, and it's some desperate football, and it's some ugly football as well. But you never see something get more attention and more coverage nationally relative to what it actually is than preseason football and training camp in the NFL. It's quite something. Mm-hmm. Also, shout out to the Houston Texans, who reportedly tried to end training camp early so that the media would not be allowed to show up. They tried to ban the media. And so they tried to end training camp early. And so once they go into regular practice, then they can limit media availability, but they cannot limit it during training camp. So they just decided to try to pretend like training camp was over. And the NFL said, no, y'all can't do that. Talk about a crackerjack Mickey Mouse organization.
Speaking of such, you didn't mention much about the Washington football team. I mean, we talked about the Patriots. What about
what
your
else,
boys?
Mike? What else, Mike?
What are you expecting to see
mention?
from them today, man? Tonight.
I mean, I don't know, man. Preseason football doesn't do it for me, man. I don't know. Just don't be terrible.
Yeah.
That's all I'm asking for. I don't have high expectations this year.
Who did y'all pick up in the draft?
Well, we've got, let's see.
Who's the guy that y'all picked up?
They got, whatchamacallit? Jamin Davis.
Yeah. Oh, that's
the linebacker from
Kentucky. Starting linebacker. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot about him. Yeah.
They'll be tonight on ABC. I can check it out maybe while I'm at practice. It depends.
Yeah, you probably watch it.
I'm gonna bring my iPad and see if I can tether off my phone.
I do think the one thing to watch for, in all honesty, Tiger fans, probably Antonio Gibson, former Tiger, is probably going to be pretty highly featured, I would imagine, this year. I would think you'd see a lot of Antonio Gibson. So
we didn't say anything about Tiger football, the kid they picked up. Maybe we can talk about that.
Oh, yeah, we can talk about that. Hour number 3. Coming your way. Stick around.
I know the sweetest thing in Memphis, and I know it's been around for 115 years. You know, I'm talking about Dinstall's, and it's time to stock up heavy on Cashew Crunch, Heavenly Crunch, Turtlettes, all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. So easy to get. The sweetest thing in Memphis, all you have to do is head to Laurelwood or head to Germantown and Poplar right across from the hospital, or go where they make the candies. That's on Pleasant View. There's nothing that says Memphis better than Cashew Crunch with that little tinge of coconut, or the Turtlettes. Let's face it, there's nothing better than Dinstall's chocolate. That's the mainstay of all candies, isn't it? Milk chocolate, although their dark chocolate is pretty darn good. And if you get the peppermint with the dark chocolate and put it in the freezer, you're going to love it. So many ways to love Dinstall's. Stock up heavy on all of your favorite Dinstall's treats. 115 years of making Memphis oh so sweet.
Cypress View Golf and Recreation is proud to announce an amazing event happening August 14th. We are bringing in Glow Vibe Golf to run a nighttime tournament that will be unlike any seen in the area. Please visit cypressviewgolf.com and look at a short video of what to expect. Entry fees are $65 per player and include dinner with barbecue, beans, potato salad, and a drink, and 2 glow balls per player. Additional glow balls will be available to purchase on site. Come see why Cypress View Golf and Recreation is known as the best country club in the Mid-South.
I'm Dr. George Flynn, Chairman of the Board of Flynn Broadcasting. Other stations might consider you to be a listener. I don't, and we don't. You are a family member, and I want the best for you and your family. So please get vaccinated against COVID. It saves hospitalizations and can save your life. I've had 3 rounds of vaccines on clinical trials with no side effects other than maybe a sore arm for 24 hours. I want to protect you, my family, and would never suggest something that might harm you. Please get vaccinated and feel safe in knowing you've done your part to beat COVID-19. I care about you, so please get vaccinated. All of us at Flynn Broadcasting want to keep you healthy, so please get vaccinated.
There's a new commissary in town. In Collierville, Germantown Commissary is doubling. Yeah, they're still going to have the old Germantown Commissary by the tracks, but now there's a huge new Germantown Commissary in Collierville at Poplar and Houston Levee Road. It's huge, too. There's a drive-through. There's plenty of parking. No telephone pole to get in your way. A cool patio. It's right by the track, so the tradition continues. And this is a tradition that's been around forever. That commissary is famous for hickory-smoked, slow-cooked Memphis-style barbecue. They've got a private party room at the new one in Collierville. Self-catering still continues. Party packs for $5.95. Basically, the great ribs, the great pulled shoulder, the great deviled eggs. Everything is there in Collierville and Germantown now. So there is now a Germantown and Collierville style of barbecue. It's called Germantown Commissary.
Do you know one of the best things you can do for your employees or family's health? Provide Arctic Clear bottled water. Arctic Clear bottled water is your locally owned and operated bottled water provider. Arctic Clear is 100% natural spring water with free delivery and setup, dependable service, and no long-term contracts. What an easy choice. Call Jeff Manus today, 901-382-2363, or visit arctic-clear.com. Arctic Clear bottled water. Call now, 382-2363. That's 382-2363.
We are Sports 56 WHBQ Memphis and W253DF Memphis, Flynn Broadcasting Stations.
Sports 56 traffic.
We have made it to hour number 3, and there are no accidents out on the roadways this morning. There are no accidents to report as of right now, and this is hour number 3. So, guys, give yourselves a pat on the back for being accident-free so far through the first 3 hours of this show. So let's keep it going for the rest of the day. Keep it right here. This is your Sports 56 traffic update.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. This hour of Sports 56 Mornings is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Yeah! Hour number 3! Let's go. How you feeling, Anthony Singh?
Man, I'm good, bro. I've been in a battle with energy drinks. I told you that.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
I had one of these today, though. I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna hold you. The official drink of John Morant, the Body Armor joint.
Yeah. Did you buy it only because John Morant did it?
Yeah. I had the caffeine. I don't think he's hitting the one with caffeine plus electrolytes, but I had that today.
Okay.
It's got me a little jittery though, and I don't really like it.
Let's. Did you say jitty? Got you a little jitty?
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
It started off good.
Congratulations.
The numbers were fine, but when it came out to the clutch, I looked like a dude who needs to be playing in China.
Feeling jitty.
Yeah.
Let's ask our good friend Dustin Starr, who joins us now. Of course, Dustin Starr, 5-star, of course, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5-star. Been doing his thing in Championship Wrestling for Memphis, and big taping coming up on Sunday. All that good stuff. Before we do that, Starr, do you drink caffeine? I know you got Starr's got that tremendous body. He is jacked. So obviously he's got to be very careful about what he puts in there. What's the diet? What's the plan?
Man, I get jitty. Is that a John Conchar reference there, buddy?
That's right.
Jitty,
that's right. Of course.
Yeah, I mean, Monster. I once spilled a Bang energy drink at FedEx Forum, and it stripped the wax off the floor. So I don't know if that's a good idea, but yeah, I drink those too.
So you're mainlining energy drinks, huh?
Oh yeah, and then of course you got to have your pre-workout too. So Bolt Extreme Energy with a Monster or something, and then a pot of coffee. Dude, I am caffeinated all day long, all day, right. Every day, especially on the weekends.
That's right. This man is jacked up. And then after the post workout, what are we trying to get back? We doing like with chocolate milk? What are we doing here?
Oh, chocolate milk? You mean protein shake, baby? Yeah, I'm like Big Swole Justin Cole. Pounding the protein shake.
The mysterious.
How much do you work out? What's the workout plan for Dustin Starr? Like, how much are you working out? Because I mean, like I said, man, you're out there. You've been doing this for 20 years, and you still look fantastic. What's the plan?
Well, I appreciate it. I feel like I've been lacking for probably a year, just like everybody else with the quarantine and everything. But I did the at-home workouts, and I really just try to focus on my diet because I don't necessarily get in the ring that much very often anymore. I mean, I still can, but it hurts a whole lot less sitting at the desk talking like you guys do every day on the radio, right?
Exactly. That's right.
So, but I'm still doing. Yeah, I'm getting my cardio in 3-4 times a week and getting the lift in, but not like I was when I was hitting the Mr. Tennessee stuff. I got to get back into the swing of things. Maybe I need to hang out with Brett Michaels.
I mean, that dude, yeah, gun show, baby.
But,
you got to get in there. You got to get in there. That's right. You got to get in there.
I'm just trying to stay close. That way, if somebody picks a fight at the desk, I'm in, good enough physical condition to where I can train for a couple weeks, hop in there and kick somebody's butt. But yeah, I still stay active, just not nearly what I was.
Well, Dustin, speaking of guys that are swole and big swole, Justin Cole and the gun show and all those type of guys, Brett Michaels. What's going on with NXT? Because they let go of a lot of small guys, and it seems like they're kind of phasing NXT out as being a third league, and more so is truly a developmental league. What do you think about the changes that seems like with NXT? Are we seeing the end of NXT as we know it, or what's going on with it?
I don't think that we're seeing the end of the NXT. I think that changing back to a Tuesday, staying away from AEW and competition, maybe they realize that AEW is a little stronger than what NXT will ever be, unless they just really beef up NXT. And they tried. They put Charlotte over there. They put Finn Balor over there and all that kind of stuff. But, yeah, I mean, maybe they are turning the corner and finally saying, yeah, again, we are a developmental system for the WWE Raw and SmackDown. A lot of really talented athletes were let go from NXT. It was a long list, very similar to what we've seen with the WWE before, but no real, and I don't mean disrespect by this, but no big, huge stars that make you go, wow, like a Bray Wyatt or anything like that. But what that tells me is that, man, there's a lot of talented people out there that are going to need some bookings and some places to work.
Right.
So why not Memphis Wrestling? Russ Taylor, he came through, oh gosh, what's his NXT name? Oh, I'll have to Google it before we get off the phone, but he came through Championship Wrestling and United Wrestling Net. Tyler Russ, thank you. Sorry, I know him as Russ Taylor. But the guy is a physical specimen. He had wrestled for 15 years, finally got his break. Now he was part of these cuts. I'd love to bring him to Memphis. So there's going to be some big opportunities for a lot of those people. But we'll see what happens with NXT.
Dustin, we get, I bet. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
Well, I was going to say, I know that you've talked a lot about the sale, although the reports saying there's a lot of folks that have dug in on this, and they seem to indicate I saw something in Forbes and some other things that people are saying that they don't really think that it's necessarily going to end up being a sales situation, that they're trying to revamp it so much that they're going to overhaul the brand, they're going to overhaul some of the whole thing, like not the lighting, the logo, the whole thing, that positioning that you talk about as a developmental thing and whatever, that all just relates to this, to make it kind of smaller. And I guess that would make some sense.
Well, they have gotten a little bit, I'm going to use the word grungier, because during the pandemic and when they didn't have fans, and they did have a little bit of fans, but there was like a steel cage looking thing that was up. They kind of turned it into what I would call like a mini asylum looking thing. Because the Impact Zone, they used to have the Asylum out in Nashville, and it was kind of a grungy, loud, just hardcore fan base. And so that's kind of how I saw NXT switching. So, if they just lit it up a little bit better like the WWE product, I mean, it would have a whole different feel. But it's gone through a lot of changes anyway. So, me personally, I love watching all wrestling. I've already watched an episode of Memphis Wrestling this morning before I got on here with you guys. But something's just not catching my attention with NXT. And I don't know what it is. I do watch it, but I'm not like in tune with it like I am with AEW or even Raw and SmackDown, even though they're not at the peak right now. I still like the stars, Roman, Cena, Lashley, Goldberg, all these guys coming back and stuff. So I just can't, as a viewer, I don't follow the NXT product as strongly as I would like to, but it's because I'm not interested.
And when we were talking about the changes with NXT, like, I get the appeal of one of your big 6-foot guys or whatever, or your monsters, whatever, but there's definitely an audience for the smaller guys. They definitely have people who like the smaller guys who can do more in the ring. Why doesn't Vince McMahon get that? Like, why is he so against these guys who are without a doubt entertaining, but they're just not monstrous men like he likes so much?
I think that's just what he's a fan of. If you think about the WWF and, back in the day you had everybody from Hogan, Andre, Ultimate Warrior. Everybody was just so big. They were larger than life. And now you've got these guys like, take me, for example, 5'11", 190 pounds on a good day. Mm-hmm. They signed me as a referee and a broadcaster because of the longevity. That's what they told me, is you might have a 2 or 3 year run. But unless you're like a Rey Mysterio type of, athlete, it's really, really hard to get in Vince's favor. So I hear, and I've actually, I've kind of seen it there as well. But I don't know that they just released small guys. I just think that NXT has a lot of smaller guys. Yeah. So if you're saying that they pinpointed just releasing the little guys, I don't know that that's true. I think that they just had a lot of. Now, obviously, if you're 6'6", 280 pounds, Vince is going to look at you and go, "Whoa, there's some potential there. Let's keep him around." But they let go of Braun Strowman a couple of months ago. He's the biggest one they had.
Yeah.
So your guess is as
It's
good
weird.
as mine.
It's
on that
all
one,
strange.
man.
Yeah, it's all strange.
I think it becomes. I think it becomes obvious that you've talked about it before, Dustin. When it comes to WWE, it's still Vince's company, and he still is the guy that runs everything. It's still his deal, and I think the truth of the matter is, with respect to some of the great wrestlers that have been part of WWE, WWE has been much more about the entertainment long before they changed their name to WWE. They've always been the more flamboyant, bigger, bolder, that kind of thing. And I was reading somebody, I forget who it was in the last couple of days, but I thought it was very interesting about some of these cuts and some things that have happened. And they were making the point that basically WWE is now, they had tried to be all things to all people because they were hoovering up all the talent in the absence of any kind of national brand or anybody else that was really going to compete with them. They want to make sure nobody could compete. They wanted to get as much talent as they possibly could and all this. Well, AEW, in spite of all that, managed to carve out something. And now WWE is kind of coming to the realization that they can't be all things to all people. And they're going to allow AEW to kind of be the more smaller, purer, sort of old school NWA style to their own personal style and kind of allow that to happen because the business was booming when there was some real competition. Do you think that could be part of it?
I honestly think that they've helped it. I think there's a reason that NXT moved to Tuesdays. There's a reason that Jericho was on the WWE Network on Stone Cold's podcast. You know what I mean? There's a reason for all of these things, and we might not know because we're not in those meetings, but WWE has come out, Triple H has come out and said, we're open for business. So if there's other organizations that want to partner, just like AEW has. But that's kind of funny because WWE doesn't even really partner well with NXT.
No,
their champion,
exactly.
Karrion Kross, comes over to Raw and loses to Jeff Hardy. They don't even put Scarlett with him. They take away all of the production value of his intro, But meanwhile, over on the other side, you got Camille, the NWA Women's World Champion, who will, by the way, be in Memphis on September 5th. She's coming out. And she's a major star in this, national company that nobody's ever heard of her. WWE just doesn't do that. Yeah, man, it's crazy. I don't know, man. There's all sorts of. The cool thing here, to me, is there's a lot of really good, entertaining wrestling for us to watch, and sometimes you don't even really know what's going to happen. That's cool in my book.
So, Dustin, what's going on with Championship Wrestling in Memphis? Catch us up on what we'll see this Saturday and all those type of things.
Speaking of never knowing what you're going to get, last week we had the Murder Hawk Monster, Lance Archer. Him and Bret Michaels went toe-to-toe in the center of the ring, and it is going to be the most viewed video on our YouTube page. Over 65,000 people have watched it so far, and that's less than a week, and that's big numbers for us here over at Memphis Wrestling. We're
Absolutely.
We're local here. But then this week we got Tiger Joe. So the whole Tiger King thing's going to come to a head, and we've been seeing it on social media, and we filmed it several weeks back, so no spoilers, but it's just really entertaining stuff that you don't know what you're going to get. The Murder Hawk one week, Tiger Joe the next, and then this Sunday we have our next live television taping with AEW star Marco Stunt, who never wrestles in Memphis. He's from Olive Branch, but the last time he wrestled in Memphis was probably over a year ago, so maybe once a year, so you can come out and see Marco. And then also former WWE star Eugene. Eugene is coming back to Memphis, and if you know any of the history of Nick Dinsmore and Eugene, he used to wrestle in USWA back in the day before he became Mr. Wrestling, Nick Dinsmore and Eugene and all that stuff. So it'll be fun to have him. So we're going to have 3 television tapings on Sunday featuring Marco Stunt and Eugene. And I could tell you, with those 2 guys in the building, especially with the others, Bret Michaels, Alan Steele, the Young Goats, who are, by the way, the new tag team champions, the Young Goats, there's no telling what's going to happen. It's going to be a heck of a time. There are tickets available. You can come and meet Marco and Eugene at 12:30. ChampionshipWrestlingMemphis.com is where you can get your tickets. And then after that, we don't have our next event until September 5th. And that's when the NWA Women's World Champion's coming in town. Camille, who we saw on AEW. And also, we're playing in a big championship Saturday coming up on September 5th. So a lot of fun stuff. You got to come out to the Wrestle Center. It's 3296 Winbrook Drive. It's right down the street from the airport. And Peter, you got any plans this Sunday, my friend?
Well, this is I'll tell you what. We'll let's talk about it off the.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, I'll text you. I'll text you after the show because we'll do a little
Saturday
update.
night. Last Saturday night was our second ever Memphis Wrestling Saturday night. Standing room only for Teddy Long. Cowboy James Ford came out. It was awesome, and you know he made a tag team match player. So brand new Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions. Saying you'll be excited to hear that the Young Goats finally did it. All the matches from Saturday night, that was a non-televised event, but all those matches are available in full right now at youtube.com/championship wrestling. So you can check out what you missed. And, man, it was packed. It was great.
Tell me about Teddy.
Teddy was super cool, man. Like the Teddy Long that you see on television is pretty much the Teddy Long that you're getting backstage. Hey, player, how you doing? I love the Wrestling Center. Look at this place. I mean, guys, you know when you have guests on that don't really know the product? Like, it's kind of hard to hide. Teddy Long came in talking about the gun show, the Skimmerhorns. He knew the whole thing, the tag titles, he knew it all. So, I mean, just a consummate professional and very, very fun. Super fun guy.
And I love the look. I love the suit. I love he's a true the guy has made himself into something very, very special indeed, man. And love the guy, man. He looks I tell you who Teddy Long looks like. He looks like Zach's grandpa. Like I could see Zach.
Really?
I could see. What? I think Zach. I think you got a little relation. I think you and Teddy Long have you share a little resemblance. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I mean,
I feel like he could be like your uncle or like a grandpa or something like that. I feel like there's a little resemblance there.
Maybe I could book Zach's uncle instead of the real Teddy Long, and it would save us some money.
No.
No, it's not that close.
No.
It's. I think it is. I think it is.
I see no.
I see a little bit. I
do not see
it. I see a little bit. I do. I definitely do.
And think about this too, Peter. This is super cool. But Teddy Long's not a wrestler. He's very popular, very famous, and he has so many catchphrases that I guess I just never really thought about until we brought him in, and everybody was commenting on Facebook. 1-on-1 with the Undertaker, a tag team match player. He's got so many good ones that people just spout off to you when you talk about Teddy Long. So I always thought that was really cool because in wrestling, if you got a catchphrase, it'd take you a lot further than if you don't have one.
Absolutely. So you got to have a little hook for the crowd. There's no question about it.
Yeah.
You got a little hook. You got to have a little something for everybody to enjoy. No, I watched that match. It's a good match too. The Young Goats and the Skimmerhorns. Really good match all the way around. Nice, really good finish, and a whole thing was fun. And I like the fact that the official, and that's a wonderful full flip in that finish is great. And the referee, I love the fact that your officials. Yeah, your officials actually observe the correct man in the ring rule. We don't. A lot of times people get sloppy on that, but I like the legal man. You got to be a legal man to make a cover. I like that. Let's keep this real. We got to follow the rules. You can't break the rules unless you follow the rules.
Yeah.
Come on.
There was a lot of that going on. The Skimmerhorns, or the Young Goats rather, 19 and 20 years old. Zay Washington and Aaron Roberts. The fans were like chanting their song. Hey. Hey, hey, just like typical Memphis, man. When they won, the place went crazy. They had no idea. But Teddy Long got up from the broadcast booth, walked in the ring, and handed over the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team titles. Raised their hands in the center of the ring. Of course, they had no idea any of that was going to happen. And hats off to the Skimmerhorns, too. These guys literally have not won a tag team match. And they were the Memphis Wrestling Tag Team Champions, and we talk about them every week, and they're just pure entertainment. They're just comedy gold with Uncle Mikey. So hats off to them. It was just a really, really cool moment. And very rarely do you get that moment in wrestling where the good guy truly does prevail the way that it's supposed to happen. And they did. They hit their finish. 1, 2, 3. The place went crazy. So I'm looking forward to Sunday and seeing the Goats in action with the titles for the first time.
It's fantastic. Cool. Now, last thing, and most importantly of all, we gotta pay our respects to beautiful Bobby Eaton, who has passed away. And we talked about icons of wrestling and all that stuff, man. But I've seen more and more people given a lot more respect and credit to beautiful Bobby. And we had Texter who texted in as well. And it's been nice to see, man, over the last week or so, to see him honored like this. I saw huge threads from so many of the biggest stars in the game, and appreciate the guy. And I just think it's unfortunate sometimes that it takes somebody's passing to really appreciate who they were. But I think Bobby's one of those guys where you don't appreciate what he was until he's gone.
Like internally in the business, when you talk to other wrestlers and stuff, there's a couple of guys that really just their names come up over and over again. And I mentioned like underdog type of guys. Like when we're talking about selling and babyface, it's Ricky Morton. But when you talk about just pure wrestling and that punch, the Alabama Jam, I mean, just tag team wrestling at its purest, it's beautiful. Bobby Eaton, he's a guy that's mentioned a lot. And, man, he truly was one of the greats. And I don't remember anybody ever saying a bad thing about beautiful Bobby Eaton. So that's always cool. But, yeah.
I haven't heard it. I haven't heard it either.
He'll be missed.
Heard it either. So he will be. There's no doubt about
whether
that.
you're a fan of Jim Cornette or not, if you believe, if you're on the same page with him and how he views wrestling or not, I would say doesn't matter. I would highly recommend going and listening to his podcast where he talks about beautiful Bobby. He nearly cries through the entire thing, and it's just really good. Whether you agree or disagree with Jim Cornette, I would highly recommend going and checking that out.
I mean, think about the relationship that they had for 30, 40 years. I mean, it's a extremely tight, extremely
Midnight
close for those guys.
Midnight Hall
Express.
of Fame.
Oh, absolutely.
2022.
Should they have? I mean, they should have already. They should have already been.
They're not
Should have already been. Yeah.
Wow.
Midnight Express, man, should have already been.
That's right.
I mean, it's
you say sometimes sometimes it's too late. I think this is a situation where we might get a 2022 Midnight Express, and we'll see Jim Cornette there. I'm just throwing it out there. First time I thought about it, but
I mean, I hope so. I know there's been some bad blood with Cornette and the whole thing, but it's just we've learned with the Warrior and how it was literally the next day he passed away. You gotta put that water under the bridge and honor the greats while you can, because nothing's guaranteed.
Even if Cornette's not a part of it, and I know that's going to be tough to do, but even if he's not a part of it, because of whatever differences they have, Midnight Express need to be in that Hall of Fame. That's for sure.
If it's a legitimate Hall of Fame, and it's becoming more and more legitimate as they're kind of growing it. Absolutely, they've got to be there for sure. All right, man. Well, I'll be in touch, and I can't wait for Sunday. Everybody, get out there 2:00 Wrestle Center. Get your tickets for the tapings. It's going to be a lot of fun stuff happening, including Eugene out there in the mix. Going to go get your tickets, get the VIP, all that good stuff, and just go to YouTube and search for Championship Wrestling from Memphis. You can watch all the matches. It's all there. Get your tickets. It's all good stuff, man. So keep doing your thing.
I will, man. Marco Stunt and Eugene on Sunday. I hope
Marco
you guys out there.
Stunt. Oh man, Olive Branch's finest. Let's get it. All right. Thank you, Dustin Starr.
Thank you, guys. All right.
He's Dustin Starr joining us. 5-star. 1, 2,
my guy.
3, 4. 5-star, ladies and gentlemen, joining us here from the Family Leisure Studios. When we come back, we'll talk a little bit more about Zaire and get back into some of that and hear what maybe get the streets have to say and anything else. And I'm proud of you, saying, because I think you just completely gone off of Facebook altogether.
Who, me? Talking about views? No, I don't be on there anymore.
Yeah, exactly. I think you have you've done enough. You've kind of.
But I need to go in for the people, man. I will. It don't take long to find something extremely dumb on there. So I'm with it.
I'm just saying it's just maybe for next week. I don't know. Yeah, I think we gotta venture back in those waters just a little bit. I don't want you to get too deep because I don't want you to get back into it. But
Hey, bro, I'm about to retire these bad boys. These just got me super jitty. No, y'all trying to kill me.
Well, Ja wasn't part of the Edge. You know, that's a whole different. That's a whole different situation.
Ooh.
Huh?
No, man, don't go on Facebook, man. That's just so.
Don't go on there?
Don't go on there.
You know I'm going.
Uh-oh.
Just because you said it.
Zach may take over the views from the Facebook.
Don't go on there.
You know I'm going.
Zach may take over views right here. We're going to talk about that when we come back.
You're going to get triggered, man.
All right, Real Sports Talk.
I'm on there.
698.5.
Grab lunch with Greg Gaston and Eli Savoy on Sports 56 middays. Weekdays from 10 to 1 on Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
Tired of waiting on your sportsbook? Waiting for deposits and withdrawals? No more waiting with Action 24/7. We're cutting out the middleman. Deposit or withdrawal in cash. Action 24/7 has more than 100 partners in Tennessee for cash deposits and withdrawals. Visit action247.com for a location. Cash deposits and withdrawals from your Tennessee sportsbook. Action247.com. You got action.
Must be 21 or older and in Tennessee. For problem gambling support, call 800-889-9789.
Visit Frontier Western Store this summer to check out tons of new products. Frontier added so many new items in their women's boutique. There are daily arrivals with thousands of on-trend tops, jeans, and pants in stock at amazing prices. And guys, Frontier's your #1 Carhartt store. There's no one around with a larger selection of everyday fits and workwear. Wrangler and Ariat clothing also available. Frontier recently remodeled their entire store and expanded the world-famous boot showroom. Now there are even more dress and work boots in stock. After Ariat boots, then you've got to check out Frontier. There are over 1,000 pair of Ariat boots alone, and thousands more in other brands such as Dan Post, Corral, Durango, Rocky, and Twisted X. As if the selection isn't reason enough, there's Frontier's low prices. Frontier's pricing is lower than online and chain stores, so when you're ready for your next pair, you know right where to come. Frontier Western Store, 5880 Goodman Road in Olive Branch, and on the web at frontierwesternstore.com. Locally owned and operated since 1967.
Installing brand new carpets shouldn't mean putting your life on hold. Enjoy a simplified installation experience at the Home Depot by licensed local professionals with an unbeatable selection of affordable styles, colors, and fabrics that are durable and low maintenance, including options that are odor and stain resistant. And right now, you can get your carpet installed for free. Get started today at the Home Depot. Free carpet installation on purchases of $4.99 or more. No square foot minimum. Excludes in-stock styles. U.S. only. See store for details.
Southern Airways, we fly to make your day.
Memphis's hometown airline, Southern Airways, is offering a sizzling summer deal. For this July only, flights from Memphis to Harrison Branson, Hot Springs, and El Dorado, Arkansas have a promotional fare starting at just $19. Fly over the interstate traffic and bypass the bridge delays on one of Southern's flights to Arkansas. Catch a concert in El Dorado, hit the lake in Hot Springs, or fly to Harrison and make the easy drive to Branson or even to Fayetteville. Flying Southern is easy with no TSA screening hassles and free parking at Signature Flight Support. Don't forget, Southern service to Destin has returned for its 9th summer season. So if you're planning a trip to the Emerald Coast, visit iflysouthern.com to reserve your seats today.
At Southern Airways, we fly to make your day.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston.
Yes, I will be good, I promise.
Co-hosting Sports 56 Mornings is Anthony Sane.
That's great, man.
This hour is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Now, back to Peter and Anthony.
Oh, God.
Yep.
Oh, man. Oh, yeah, John Conchar got his ass dropped off at the what's the name? Sudden death, too, but Facebook kind of alerted me at it. But, oh, you want some views? You want some views, man?
I mean,
but the person who put this out here, it makes me want to just view him anyway, because he's just a lifelong nemesis of mine as far as goofiness goes. This dude has some. Bro, what's wrong? Bro. Bro, there are two Grizzly fans, bro. I'm telling you, there are two Memphises, and there are two Grizzly fans. Y'all can say this is race, whatever you want to say. There are white Grizz fans and there are black Grizz fans. I'm telling you, black people see the Grizzlies through totally different eyes than white people do, bro. I'm telling you that. You know, we had the Hooper versus basketball player discussion. That's a real thing. Rashad Phillips wasn't making it up. That's a real thing. And there are certain people that are ingratiated in our minds to be Hoopers. And that we feel like one day should be playing for the Grizzlies. No matter who's on the roster, we think these guys should be here. And the guy I'm about to talk about now is an all-time Hall of Famer in that area. Karl Marx. That's not his real name. I don't think it is.
Karl Marx. Karl Marx is not his real name.
His name is something.
I feel certain.
Something. But he's an all-timer as far as Grizz Facebook is concerned. He says, cut McDermott and sign M.E. And who is M.E.? What are those initials stand for? I'll give you a quote of his. It says, I still have a lot in my tank. I can still play 5 years. My main thing is bring me in, give me a look. You can make the decision on me. I just want a shot. I ain't even asking for $1 million. Who is this person? All-timer in Black Grizz lore. Monte Ellis.
Oh, God.
Let's hit the comments. If he can still shoot threes, jump up off the bench and knock threes down for us, wouldn't mind it at all. Monte Ellis never was a three-point shooter.
Of course you wouldn't mind it.
At least I don't remember him. I don't ever remember him. I mean, he was a bucket.
I think he shot a lot of threes. I don't think he made a lot.
Made it, yeah.
He certainly shot. Yeah. He certainly shot.
Sign him to the hustle. That's about it. The lead and change since he been gone. If he don't make the hustle, he better go play 3-on-3 with the rest of the retired players. Sign Zach Randolph, Tony Allen Powell, Hakeem Ward, Mike Miller, Stormouse Swift, OJ, Kostas Kufas, Dante Jones, Shane Battier, James Posey, Darko, Mario Chalmers, Sasheen Thabit, Jared Bayless, Chandler Parsons, Matt Barnes, Grizz Vasquez, Tyreek Evans, Joakim Noah, Marshawn Brooks, Armor Cassie, Wade Baldwin, Lance Stevenson, Chris Harrison, Kwame Brown as well. Why not? Why not?
Did you say sign Chris Harrington?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not sure. I don't think that's going to be a good idea.
Another guy says he should have.
Not like Chris. I don't think that's going to work out so good, though.
He should have a great physical before a comeback.
Yeah.
Monte Ellis is a lot younger than I thought he was, too, because I thought age kind of pushed him out of the league. He's only 35 years old. I thought for sure he was pushing on 37, 38. And Monte Ellis ain't played in the NBA in 5 years. Like, it's been a long time, right, since Monte Ellis has been.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
Man, the love affair with Monte Ellis will never end.
Whew.
Okay, you sign Monte Ellis. What do you do with him?
You don't sign Monte Ellis. First of all. So that's easy enough.
Another dude says Desmond Bain slick ball hogging.
It's Summer League, man. What are we doing?
Here's one. Most improved player. Heard it here first. With workout video. Scrimmaging against bums. Plays for the Grizzlies. Guess who they're talking about? Give me some names. Come on, Peter. Most improved player. Come
Sean
on,
McDermott.
No. Come on, seriously. Give me some names. Grizzlies who can be most improved player candidates.
I'm going to say the Tyus Jones.
No.
No.
Come on, man. Jaren. Jaren is
Ja, Dylan.
Desmond Bain. Those type of guys.
Desmond Bain. Xavier Tillman. Yeah.
Got a new one.
I think it's
a new one has entered the chat. Steven Adams.
Who is
Steven Adams. Heard it here first. Most improved player. NBA most improved player, Steven Adams. Let me see if I got another one. Would y'all be down if we traded slow-mo? Why not? Picture John, his baby. It's an article about why Zaire Williams is consuming 5,000 calories a day. Any guesses why?
I mean, it's pretty obvious why, right?
Yeah. Save you a click on that one. You don't even have to click on the story.
Who's that?
It's Bill
who's
Street
wondering
Bears.
that question?
It's Bill Street Bears.
Yeah. Why is he? Is he a glutton? Is he a glutton? Does he just love food?
Zaire Williams. What's the people who make themselves throw up? What's it called? I can't remember.
Bulimic.
Yeah.
You talking about bulimic?
Zaire Williams, bulimic. News at 8. No. There's no mystery to it. He's trying to gain weight. Calories give you weight. That's about it. That's about it.
Trying to gain weight, folks. That's where we are right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Tyreek Evans is 31 years old. Man, these dudes are way younger than I thought they were.
Yeah, he sure is.
Yeah, that Monte Ellis one did it, though, man. And the guy who did it, I'm not surprised that he said that at all. So I want to say he said we should have traded Mark for, what's his name? Jordan Clarkson. Yeah, he wanted to trade Marcus Aldama? No, he wanted to trade Marcus off with Jordan Clarkson back in the day. Not sixth man of the year, Jordan Clarkson, just a dude in the league, Jordan Clarkson. He wanted to trade, prime-ish, tail end of his prime Mark for him.
Totally.
Here you go, one saying. I got you right here.
Go ahead.
That Merrill boy about to show out tonight.
Merrill. Man.
We're a complete team this year.
Hey, no, here's what. I can't spell ACNT. ACNT. I can't stand that Giroux. How do you spell Giroux, Peter? Come on, give me a guess. How do you spell Giroux?
I mean, how do you really spell it? Or how do they spell it?
How did he spell
G-E-R-O?
J-A-R-O.
Giroux. Giroux.
Who cares about the spelling part? Y'all know who I'm talking about. Oh man, too funny, bro. But like I said before, I love Grizz Facebook because I'm jealous of them as fans, man. Because, like I said, we're so ingratiated in this stuff. We're so ingrained in the blogging and reading bleeding articles and scouting reports. And oh man, are you aware that Zaire Williams only scored 20 points in the game 3 times in his basketball career? Like all those type of things, like they go through our mind. We look at this. Oh, look at this shooting percentage. Look at this. Look at this period. Whatever. All this kind of stuff. Like we overindulge on statistics and truth and all this type of stuff. Facebook's like, oh, that man look cold as hell in the highlight. Like they're happy. Like you haven't seen anybody in Grizz Facebook say anything about Zaire Williams other than, oh, dude, like he cold. Dude, for to be the next Paul George. Like that, and it's just simple fandom, man. Like for real. I wish I could be that type of fan. I'm too far gone. I'm jealous.
You saying ignorance is bliss?
Hey, it is. I wish I could turn back the clock sometime and just be like, oh man, dude, look cold. Oh, Sam Merrill, that's the shooter.
Man,
that's the shooter we need. Sam Merrill, look at him.
Monte Ellis, he still got it.
He still got it, yep. Also, the from Memphis video shoot was advertised. From Memphis, from Memphis. I'm gonna put that in the Grizzlies group.
Oh, I mean, listen, man.
Hey, but did you see when Zaire got open and Bane couldn't make that pass? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ja would have made that pass, but man, Zaire gonna be all right, man. That dude's IQ is way better than what it really should be.
I agree. Oh, I think he's gonna be. I think he's a very smart guy.
Yeah,
he has the capability of doing stuff that that really very few other Grizzlies have been able to do. Is with the size, the ability to handle the ball a little bit and get into a pull-up game. You know, that's pretty strong. You haven't seen that from a Grizzly of his size and someone who would play that 3 position. He's going to be I think he's going to start. He's going to be a 3 when he's going to play. And he's 6'9", 6'8", 6'10". He's probably got some growing left to do. As young as he is, you could totally see it. I mean, you could totally see what they're trying to do. Again, he's just so much of what it is with him is hope and guessing. The reason I like to pick is because I think. We talked about it before. You have to look at picks as a combination, not just the player themselves, but also the player plus the team. Picks are a combination
of a lot of stuff.
So picks are you combine those two things, right? So you could have a pick that's a great player. But if he goes to a team that he's not ever going to develop, he's not going to play, and he's going to get stuck. One of the reasons why I didn't really love the Wiseman situation was because, he's going to go into the Golden State Warriors, who are a team trying to win now, and he's a guy that needs to play and play a lot if he's going to develop. Well, he's not going to get that time. obviously the injury didn't help either, but he wasn't going to get that time anyway with a team that was trying to win. And now this year they come back and they got these signings. They're ready to compete. Steph Curry says, hey, we're ready to go. Can you go with James Wiseman? Are you going to be able to play him to that level? Maybe not, which means is he going to develop? So, you can have a great player, but if he's not taken in a good situation, then it doesn't really work. Zion Williams is a good prospect that's in a position where he's going to be able to actually develop. You would think he's in a very favorable environment. Yeah, they're good about that sort of thing. So I don't worry about that.
And to piggyback what you're saying is something we talked about earlier. Like I was being critical, probably just more so for just spitballing more than anything. But I was talking about how I'm kind of frustrated that they're not just letting him go. Letting a rookie go is a natural, instinctive, coaching one-on-one. Hey, just go out there and do your thing. The Grizzlies have a clear plan with Zion Williams, and I can't knock them for that. Like it's everything they seem to be doing is intentional with development in mind, and it doesn't take much planning to just say, "Oh, just go out there and just let the rookie do his thing." But they're doing something with him. Like, and it does seem like we are the perfect landing situation for him to develop him in. Because a lot of times you just let guys go, and it's what you're always doing, and and it's like if he didn't make it, well, he just wasn't good enough. You know what I mean? So because a lot of times guys get set up to fail as young players. But I'm also laughing at some of the texts that are coming in too because I don't think people understand, like, we're log jammed at a lot of positions on the wing. And adding old dudes doesn't really help. It wouldn't really help the situation at all. I got one more review as we go to the break too, Peter.
Okay.
Jerome T. Austin says, damn, we got a lot of guards in one center. Definitely some more moves coming. I can guarantee you the Grizzlies aren't going to go out there and acquire another center.
Yeah. I mean, there might be some moves coming, but it's not.
They ain't for that to get another big. I can guarantee you that. Because between, can't even think of his name. Between Steven Adams, Jaren, Tillman, they'll be all right.
Yeah, they're fine. I mean, their position. They're not trying to play with a bunch of bigs. They're not trying to do that. They're trying to play more. Jaren is a backup five. I will talk about it more as the season comes on. I don't love the Jaren as a starting 4 backup 5 combination. I don't necessarily love that. I don't know. I mean, it depends on who he's playing with, really. But
closing 5, I like.
Yeah, closing 5, sure. But it depends on how they use him in those situations. So we'll see how it goes. But I'm a little dubious of the way that they're going to handle that. We'll see how it is with Steven Adams versus Valanciunas and all of that. All right, when we come back, we'll wrap things up. We have a little bit of news that we have not gotten to yet. We'll touch on here and there, and we'll get you set for the rest of the day here at Sports 56 and 98.5.
Be sure to follow us at Sports 56 WHBQ on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube to watch live video of our shows. Stay up to date with station events and have chances to win prizes from Sports 56 and 98.5 FM.
I'm Gary York. I'm the service director at Lexus of Memphis. Our service department wants to be more than just a place where you get your oil changed. We do glass repair, windshield replacement, recalibration of your camera and sonar systems, even wheel repair, tire replacement, all the things you would expect from a luxury automotive dealer. Please check out our website. You can schedule your appointment, check out our specials, hours of operation, or if you'd like to do it in person, please reach out to one of our associates at 901-271-5199.
Nestled in the heart of East Memphis, located corner of Park and Cherry, is a beautiful residential neighborhood. I'm here at Town Village Audubon Park interviewing a new resident, Carolyn. Share with us why you chose Town Village.
Well, if your parents or special friends need to make that big move, let me share with you my experience. It was tough for me to leave home, but then I discovered Town Village. I would like to highly recommend Town Village to you and your loved ones. After looking at all the amenities and meeting all the people and staff, I was hooked. From restaurant, bistro, 3 meals per day, housekeeping, transportation, security, health care, physical therapy, exercise room, and even a heated pool and spa. Come see us and make your new home at Town Village.
Visit us and call Daniel at Town Village Audubon Park at 901-374-7342. There's no place like home. Town Village.
CenterPoint Energy takes many steps to help ensure the safety of gas lines in your community and shares important tips like the following. A distinct odor similar to rotten eggs is added to natural gas. If you smell it, clear the area and immediately call CenterPoint Energy. Plus, always remember to call 811 before you dig or begin an outdoor project. Natural gas is one of the safest fuels. To find more tips, visit centerpointenergy.com/gas safety.
I'm here with the great Pat Donahue from the Rendezvous Restaurant Shipping Department.
Thanks, Brett. We've been shipping our ribs all over the country now for decades from our USDA-inspected shipping kitchen in the Pinch District. We hand-cook our ribs in pits that Mr. Charlie built over charcoal, just like they do at the restaurant.
So what comes in a rib box?
We could do pork shoulder, we could do ribs, our sauce, seasoning, baked beans, coleslaw. We'll even throw in Pancho's cheese dip with our nacho boxes. We also put a bag of Rendezvous seasoned popcorn, heating instructions, some chef hats, some wet naps, and some other helpful tips from our kitchen. We ship our ribs overnight, exclusively FedEx. And we put them in nice packaging. We don't ever want to use styrofoam, so we use corrugated cardboard, actually 2 boxes that fit nice together, so the ribs get to you, your loved ones, or your clients in a safe, wholesome manner. Rendezvous ribs are perfect for out-of-town clients, customers, loved ones. We also ship ribs for any occasion.
Where do we order these great ribs?
You can go to www.hogsfly.com or give us a call at 1-888-464-7359.
Charlie Burgos' Rendezvous Restaurant in the alley since 1948.
Welcome back to Sports 56 Mornings with Peter Edmiston and Anthony Sane. This hour of Sports 56 Mornings is brought to you by Acura of Memphis. Here once again are Pete and Sane.
Monte Ellis, by the way, career 31% three-point shooter. Just apropos of nothing at all.
Just give him a chance, man.
Just give him a chance, man.
Give him a chance, man. That's all he needs is a chance.
That's all he needs, man. How about shout out to Memphis football. Terrific job getting the commitment from Tevin Carter, the Pure Youth Academy quarterback who announced his commitment to the Tigers yesterday. A terrific job by Ryan Silverfield and the staff to get him on board, and Carter's a great player. Mm-hmm. 19th best prospect in the state of Tennessee, according to 247 Sports. He's one of the bigger named local guys.
Yep.
Again, we've seen local guys
have
gone here, there, and everywhere, but not necessarily to Memphis, not the big-time local guys. A lot of medium-time local guys have, but not necessarily the biggest of the big. But he's pretty big, at least in terms of the kind of prospect he could be. And
that's crucial,
I think it's a good fit with the system, man. I think it's a good fit with the system, so that's terrific.
Yeah, it's crucial to get a local guy to stay home, especially when you're talking about, one of the top quarterbacks in the city, in the state or whatever. Yeah, we haven't seen that happen here a lot. Most of the time those guys go somewhere else. And for Memphis to get one, it's going to be good, man. And I'm expecting a big year from Memphis football this year. I'm going to be excited to see some of the things they did. I wish I still lived near that area because I had plans to Airbnb my house on weekends. But, yeah, can't do that anymore.
Why don't you Airbnb your apartment?
I don't live close to I used to live right by the Liberty Bowl.
Yeah, I know, but just in case. Just say, look, it's a little bit of a drive, but, hey.
I thought about
fans,
it.
come on up.
I thought about making Gabe's room more guest roomish and less little boys' room, but I ended up not doing that. So.
Maybe just hit a switch and some of the posters come down, and some more tasteful artwork goes up, and okay, let's here you go, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's terrific. It continues to be impressive what Memphis football is doing, and it's I don't know, man. I see that they are ranked. Are expected to finish 5th by the media in the AAC this year, the AAC preseason poll. 5th, and I know Cincinnati has got a lot of hype and the usual suspects and all that, but UCF with Gus Malzahn and I get it, but 5th seems a little harsh. I don't know. That's if you want to have that true chip on your shoulder, not a fake one like so many coaches. You have to build a fake one. This one is a legit one. That could be a real one, a real chip on your shoulder right there. You can just be unhappy about the way things have gone. I think they have a chance to jump up there. And this year, especially because of the nature of, you don't know exactly how this is all going to play out with the Big 12 and the expansion, contraction, movement, conference realignment, all this sort of thing. Memphis is right there on the cusp. And, there's only so much that they can control. A lot of it is out of their control at this point. But one thing that wouldn't hurt is if this is indeed a year of audition, putting yourself out there, trying to make the best impression in case a Big 12 or someone else is expanding or they're looking for that team, it wouldn't hurt to put your best foot forward and have a heck of a year. It wouldn't hurt to be very entertaining. Right. It wouldn't hurt to have a lot of big crowds. It wouldn't hurt to generate some buzz. Because I think the Tigers are, they're not necessarily mentioned. If the Big 12 expands, they're not necessarily first up. You typically see Cincinnati, UCF, SMU, Houston, and then the Tigers after that. Mm-hmm. They're going to have to put themselves out there and try to make themselves impossible to overlook.
Yeah, I think this is the year you really can do that too. I haven't really looked at their schedule, but this is one of those showcase years for those teams like a Memphis. To try to get eyes on whatever. Do you find it strange that we haven't heard more about that since the whole SEC thing with them gaining Texas and Oklahoma? Like you haven't heard anything else more about possible Big 12 merging with the AAC? You haven't heard. Does that seem strange?
Well, I think, quite honestly, yeah. I mean, I think that's part of it. It is strange, but I think most of it is just there's a lot of behind-the-scenes jockeying going on right now.
I mean, especially as far as time-sensitive as this is, because if you don't move, you don't make the first move, it seems like everyone's going to be racing to make the first move. I thought I'd hear something definitely by now.
But here's the thing, though. How do you make the first move when – so – there's a lot of factors involved here, and we may have to talk about this tomorrow. But the biggest factor, number one, for the Big 12, they have to maintain their Autonomy 5 presence for the next contract. That contract, their next TV deal, will start in 2025. They're going to start negotiating here pretty soon. But what's the product? What's the product, and what do they add that really would move the needle? Is what they have right now enough to maintain a Power 5? Autonomy 5 type presence, or do they need to add more? And if they add more, what does it matter? Nowadays, markets don't really matter as much. It's more about brands and digital presence and other stuff like that. They're not so concerned about the market. Because, why would Texas, sure, Austin and the whole state of Texas. But Oklahoma's technically it's Norman, Oklahoma, not a big market. Oklahoma's not a glamour state or anything, but it's the brand. It's what you bring in terms of exposure and everything else. So it's not just about your market size. It's not like, Cincinnati's a city and Orlando's a city, and I don't think that's really what it's about in this case. So the question becomes: does the Big 12 go after AAC teams? Do they think that's what they need to do? Do they merge with the Pac-12? That's been discussed, and make a 20-team super conference, basically everything west of the Mississippi, or as much as they can west of the Mississippi. Do they get overtaken by the AAC? Does the AAC say, look, we're stronger now, and we can take you in, and we can turn this into the new Big 12, a 20-team big conference that would, do we kind of hoover you guys in? That's why I don't think it's an obvious next move, and I think that's why it stopped, because it's not so cut and dried that the Big 12 is indeed in the dominant position to go and pluck other teams. A team like Cincinnati might be like, you know what? I'm not sure the Big 12 is that great. Maybe we can, I don't know. I'm not sure what you're adding to me. And I'm not sure what the Big 12 may say. Well, I'm not sure what you're adding to me. I think it's there's going to be movement, but it's not obvious, and I think that's why
I think we're also pretending that ESPN isn't going to make this final call.
Well, ESPN certainly is involved behind the scenes on all this stuff. So I mean, it's. But I don't think it's in their best interest to just let it wither and die in the twist in the wind either.
Yeah.
Well, that being said, the Big 12 is currently pursuing legal entities or remedies against ESPN.
Right.
So that's complicating things too. It's a complicated thing, man. That's all I can tell you. It's a complicated thing. We'll talk more about it tomorrow with our buddy Adam Kramer, who will join us, Kari Thompson as well, for that Friday edition. Everybody stay cool. Middays coming up next.